Live. We are live for another Buffalo Sabres game day. Tonight, we have the New York Rangers in town to play the Buffalo Sabres. The Sabres find themselves 4 points out of a playoff spot. Quite remarkable in the midst of a 7-game skid, but the Rangers have been just as bad in their last 7 games, 2-8 in their last 10. So you gotta think that the Sabres have a chance here. So we're about 30 seconds away from them cutting to the feed. How's everyone doing in the chat today? We have Truth. How's it going? Prime in the chat. Jason, how's it going? Sawyer in the chat. Yep, Rousseau's brother committed to UB. That should be a fun one. We'll see how he does. Jason says he actually gets to watch this game on HBO Max. Okay, so you'll probably be a little ahead of us down here. So surround sound and everything. That sounds nice. So remember, guys, no spoilers in the chat if you are ahead. Greg says, what's up, guys? Actually able to watch this as well. There you go. So you guys will probably be a little bit ahead, but hopefully you guys stick around and get the reactions here. Okay, Jason says he'll keep quiet. Perfect. All right, Sabres getting started right away here. We're getting a little early start. And Ryan McLeod wins the faceoff to Jason Zucker. And here we go into the offensive end. Nice little hit there. Cut off by Greenway along the boards. Greenway dragging it to the front. He gets tripped up. Almost a shot on net. And already a delayed penalty. There you go. Yoki Haru touches it to the point. Tries to get down to Greenway. But Zibanejad will touch up. And the Sabres, 20 seconds into this one, will head on the power play. There you go. Good start there. Tuck, Thompson, Peterka line, Cousins, Krebs, Benson line, Zucker, McLeod, Greenway. Yep. So Zibanejad headed to the box on that one. A clear trip. Greenway, again, already feeling his presence in this one. So the Sabres will have their number 1 unit again without Dahlin tonight. So that one will be played back to Thompson. Thompson to Tuck. Tuck down low to Zucker. Zucker tries to get it to the front of the net. That one gets deflected, though. And now Zucker's in a world of trouble. But he manages to get to the point. Back to Thompson. Thompson to Power. Power over to Cousins. Cousins limps it over to Tuck. And Tuck tries to squeak it over to Zucker. Zucker, nice move behind the net to keep it in front to Tuck. He had a wide open chance, but missed the net. Power is able to keep it in at the point, though. It slides behind the net all the way around Thompson, trying to keep it in. He does. He pins it along the board, tries to get it to Zucker, but it's going to be batted outside. So a good start to this power play, 30 seconds in, but Power will track it all the way back down into his own end. Sabres power play 30th in the league. The Rangers penalty kill is second. So quite the mismatch here, but hey, you never know. Sabres bringing in with some speed. Jason Zucker behind the net to Thompson. Thompson juggles the puck, and the Rangers are going to be able to get it there, but Thompson's able to recover it. Oh, what a lazy play there by Cousins. Couldn't keep it in the zone, and he'll head to the bench. Power brings it right back in. They'll say that's still on sides. Tuck drop pass to Thompson, but Carrick was all over that one, and now the Sabres' second power play unit comes in. And again, this power play unit just can't get any good chances. They're getting a little bit more zone time than usual, but the second unit's got to get it going, and they've just been circling in their own end for the last 20 so seconds. Now Peterka with some speed to center. He'll just shoot it in. Good move there. Zach Benson crashes. Benson pins it along the boards. Now it gets played all the way over to Krebs. Krebs slides it back, and Peterka's unable to keep that one, and it rolls all the way back down to UPL. So same old with this power play. Nobody can keep the puck on their stick, and they just keep giving it away. Byram drop pass to Peterka now. Peterka's going to do the same thing the other way, dump it in behind the net. And it bounces right to Peterka in front of the net, and he misses the net. A nice little bounce there, but Peterka fails to capitalize, and we are back to even strength. And now a 2-on-1 back the other way for the Rangers. Great job by Bowen Byram to shut that one out. But the Rangers are able to keep it in the zone here. And Zibanejad gets a good shot there and held by UPL. So 17:28 to go in this one. Our first shot of the game right there. Samuelson is back. He sure is. Yep, no Dahlin. Dahlin should return this weekend, but unfortunately the Sabres have a scheduled day off tomorrow, so we won't hear for sure until Friday. So defensive zone face-off here. Sabres have their fourth line out there. Move Ryan McLeod down to that line right now just because of the special teams. Also Tyson Kozak back to the AHL, which was quite a funny move. But the Sabres, nice speed to center. Nice pass inside to Abe Kubel. He'll circle it and dish it to the point. And that one's juggled. And all of a sudden, the Rangers have a 2-on-1 back the other way. A pass, and it doesn't get to the net. Good defense there from the Sabres. Clifton able to shut it down. Matthias Samuelsson, welcome back to the lineup. Already given up a 2-on-1. There's a shot. That one goes wide, and Abe Kubel is going to be able to backhand that one up and just out. McLeod now gives it to Malenstein. Malenstein's going to bring it to the red line, dump it all the way down, and that line will go off for a change. So Sabres still shotless here. They had a power play, but could not get a shot so far in this one. Again, Rangers have been struggling too, so this isn't the same old Rangers we're used to. That's a great pass from the Rangers there. UPL able to shut that one down and tipped in front and up and out of play. So Sabres avoid a disastrous play there. 16:27 to go, our second stoppage. So many empty seats. Yeah, it's bad out there. Tickets were like $16 for this one. And I bet there's a healthy amount of Rangers fans there as well. So Sabres going to get a late change here during this whistle. Development has ups and downs with the palm tree emoji. Again, drop the palm trees in the chat. That'll probably be the next emote we get. Once we get more members, we could add more emotes. So if you guys are not members already, please consider becoming a member. We'll get that. Rangers won the faceoff. That one's batted out in front. Good block there for the Sabres. Now Krebs pins it along the boards with Yoki Haru. It pops out to Krebs. Krebs gets it to Thompson now, and Thompson's going to use his speed to get it up and to center ice. He'll dump it the rest of the way in. Good job by Tuck there looking for someone in front of the net, but he gets dumped off that puck. And Thompson has to chase it back, and his pass over to Power is collected. Power is going to dump it all the way down the ice. That'll be a nice thing. No Sabre was able to get a touch on that one. Fox touches up. Yeah, Greg Clifton's been an interesting player so far this year. Unfortunately, he's not the most of our worries, though. So a lot of issues with this team. So Rangers won the faceoff there, but now the Sabres are going to be able to bring it out. Paterka tries to gain some speed, but that one's going to pop right back to Power in his own end, and Power is going to have to slap it down again. That's going to be another icing. So Sabres, aside from that opening 20 seconds where they got the power play, have looked very sluggish, still without a shot, almost 5 minutes into this one. Again, currently 7th in the Atlantic with 26 points, but a win or 2 points would put them right back in the playoff mix. Peyton Krebs now on the defensive zone faceoff against the Zibanejad. Zibanejad wins that one and pops right back to the Rangers defenseman. That one goes into the glove of UPL, and we will have a stoppage with 15:31 to go. Sabres will be able to get a change now. Taking a look at the game earlier in the year that the Sabres killed the Rangers. I mean, it was an embarrassment for this New York Rangers team. Sabres scored on a ton of weak shots. Shesterkin got pulled. They ended up winning that one 6-1. So Sabres with a new group of troops out there for the defensive zone faceoff. Ryan McLeod wins the draw, and it'll pop right back to him in the corner. Ryan Johnson, it pops over his stick. It's loose right in front here, right in the slot, but a good job by McLeod to go to the other side of the ice, and now he will do a stretch pass over to Jason Zucker. Zucker for the drop pass to Greenway. Pops back to the point. Good job by Ryan Johnson to stay on it there. He'll swing it around the net to Jason Zucker. Zucker now looks. Nice pass across to Johnson. Johnson can use that speed. That's one of his big abilities here. As a defender, he can pinch and get back. His shot does not go anywhere near the net. Now Zibanejad will be able to take it down the interior boards and dump it out for a change. McLeod's going to be right on top of that one, but he'll drop it back, and the Sabres will change it up as well. So Ryan Johnson, Bowen Byram now near their net. Plenty of time to get this one up. Now they'll start the breakout. Yuri Kulik returns to the lineup, and now he's got a little bit of a chance along the outside. He'll peel back and try to get it to Cousins, which he does. Cousins now puts it on net. That one pops out wide to Clifton. Clifton now down low to Cousins. Cousins swings it to the point. They go around, back out to Clifton. Clifton shot deflects up and out of play. Benson pretty ticked off in front of the net there. Sabres still without a shot here. 14:22 to go in the first. Again, I know a lot of people complain about Lindy Ruff's play style, just slap it from the point, slap it from the point. The shots do not hit the net. And again, you don't really have the team to do that. You don't have that gritty guy in front of the net that's going to be able to put in that rebound. So again, you have a conflict between a coach and his core group of players, and it just doesn't seem to be working out right now. So you're going to have to change one of two things. And I think it's going to have to be the players this time around, because you just got Lindy Ruff. And again, he's a respected coach that can have a lot of success with the right group of guys. Right now, you got to make some moves for him. But defensive zone faceoff win for the Rangers, and they will slap it all the way down the ice for Matthias Samuelsson to play. Good job by him to settle that one, and he'll do a nice stretch pass to Thompson. Thompson with a little bit of speed, but he's hounded, and he will get back checked. And here comes the Rangers. What a move there, and in front of the net, backhand. No, nothing there. No penalty called, though, so Sabres escape that one, and now it's up to Peterka. Peterka with a little bit of space. He'll stay stagnant at the point, and he just gets absolutely hounded off the puck. So, again, Peterka, you can't be standing there doing nothing, buddy. I don't know what we're doing there. You come in the zone with some speed, and then he just stops. That's not going to work. UPL behind the net plays it to Yoki Haru. Nice backhand pass to Samuelsson, and he'll be able to easily clear that one out. Sabres will bring it to center. Krebs, Peterka's still out there. Krebs goes right through two Rangers, and he'll backhand it down low to Peterka. Peterka's got to go to the bench, though. He's been out there a while. Good hit by Abe Kubel to keep the puck in the zone. Power pinching now along the far board. Got to get a backhand pass there somewhere. I don't know what he's waiting for. He does. Yoki Haru has a lane, and he will get a shot right on net that'll be held. And we will have another whistle here with 13:20 to go in the first. Sabres get their first shot of the game before this commercial break. So there you go. But again, Thompson got picked there. UPL had to come up big. And what a move there. Just missed the net by Shatil. So let me know in the comments section or live chat below. What do you guys think of this game? Who's going to win? Yep, truth. One shot in 7 minutes. Not the best, especially considering the fact that they were on the power play. And something's got to give. It's one of those games, right? Both teams have been struggling. The winner of this game propels themselves back in the playoff race. The loser ends up getting shuffled in with a lot of subpar teams at the bottom of that Eastern Conference. Again, Rangers only with 3 shots too so far, so not a whole lot of action in this one. Couple chances for the Sabres, though. They're just passing on shot opportunities, which, this early in the game, it's fine. They're looking for that perfect opportunity, but man, you really got to switch it up. Start getting some shots on, start getting some pressure. And again, the Rangers are in a skid just as bad as the Sabres are right now. So hopefully you can take advantage of that. And I think the first team to score is going to have a massive advantage in this one, more than on average. Yes, Donald. I mean, again, like I say, you got to stay positive. Somehow you're 4 points out with a 7-game losing streak. So if it's going to be that easy to get in the playoffs, just got to turn the thing around. The hard question is, how are you going to do that? How about we just try to tie it and lose an OT, get a point? Yeah, we're getting towards the point where you need 2 points every night. And if you could get 2 points and hold the Rangers to 0, that would go a long way. The funny thing is, Jennifer Botterill is not the play-by-play, but the color or the reporter for this game in the booth. So again, Jason Botterill's sister. Sabres lose the offensive zone faceoff, and it gets dumped out, and all of a sudden Clifton lets that one go right by him. Again, Samuelsson sliding in for Jacob Bryson tonight. Don't know if that would have been the guy I would have pulled. And now we have a whistle, and is that going to be a Sabres penalty? It looks like it. Connor flipped into the box. Oh, what do you know? for interference. And yep, you just saw it along the boards there. I mean, again, just lets the guy go by him and then gives him an extra shove. You can't be doing that. That's simple stuff. Just terrible defense there from Connor Clifton. So 13:07 to go here, and we have a penalty kill for the Sabres. Sabres penalty kill has been decent this year, 12th. Rangers power play is actually 12th as well. So battle of the 12s here. Trocheck gets tossed from the faceoff, so Zibanejad will slide in there against Ryan McLeod. And he's not going to drop the puck again. Sabres win the faceoff, but Power, very weak shot, and they score. Mika Zibanejad, again, Owen Power continues to just be inept on the penalty kill, getting the puck out, just a weak shot out. It was held in, and just like that, the Rangers take a 1-0 lead. Man, that is just brutal. A brutal look for Owen Power here. Had a wide open chance to get the puck out of the zone. Couldn't do it. And then Zibanejad just takes a shot there. Pretty much an open lane. UPL's got to have that one. But either way, Sabres down 1-0 early on here with one shot on net in the first 7 minutes. That's not a good look. Sabres win the draw here at center ice, and they'll dump it all the way in the Rangers' end. Alex Tuck bats that one down with his stick. Pops right down. Now Tuck behind the net. He's fighting for it. Gets it back to the point. Good job there. And that one's a shot on net. That one goes wide. Byram's pinching now. He gets it. Drops it back to the point. To Tuck. Tuck gets it on net right in front of Thompson, but couldn't tip that one in. And now the Rangers will go quick back the other way. There's a slap shot on UPL. He'll hold that one with the glove. So Sabres got another shot on that. How about that? But still down 1-0 in this one. Taking another look at this. And Owen Power, again, just whiffed on the clearing there. And we see that so often. Him and Yoki Haru just struggle to get the puck out of the end on the penalty kill. But anyway, Sabres win the defensive end. Yoki Haru clears that one, and it takes a fortunate Sabres bounce. Can Greenway catch up to it? He cannot. Now the Rangers will clear it back out to center ice, and Sabres will bring it up to the blue line. Zucker will clear it the rest of the way down the ice. Again, it's funny to just watch these other power plays just so effortlessly get scoring chances, and the Sabres just, I don't know, for the last, it seems 15, 20 games, haven't had anything. Rangers now a good chance for Panera, and that's not the guy you want. Good save by UPL. Now it's loose in front, and he'll cover that one up. So good save there from UPL. And Yoki Haru just takes away the passing lane, gives UPL a clean look at the shot, and he's able to make the save. Yoki Haru gives him a pat on the back, and we will have another defensive zone faceoff for the Sabres. Byram now over to Ryan Johnson. Nice tip out, and here comes Cousins with speed to center. Takes it across the blue line. That's going to be a good shooting lane. That one shot on, and juicy rebound to Benson. Benson loose in front of the net. Kulik. Oh, just too late to get there. Now Benson, a good look. He takes a shot, and it's blocked in front. Couple really good chances there for the Sabres. Just no one able to finish. Still loose in front now. Trying to get the puck to that. Kulik gets bounced in. The point guy and Ryan Johnson pinches, and he's able to keep it in. Now Cousins behind his own, or behind the net. Sabres lose that one. Yuri Kulik now steps up on it, and he'll drop it back to Benson. Benson back to Kulik. Here's a little bit of momentum for the Sabres. Now Benson has a lane. Looking. He'll go right back behind the net again. So dangerous behind the net. Popped out back to Byram. His shot gets blocked and cleared all the way down. Rangers will try to get a quick change. If you're the Sabres, you got to get it back in quick. And they do. Bowen Byram now a clear lane. He's going to sit at the point, wait for a passing lane to open up. Nothing opens up, so he'll drop it back to the point. Abe Kubel back to Byram, and he gets stripped. Again, another reason you cannot hold your feet. Now Miller with the lane back the other way. Takes a shot and held on to by UPL. Sabres doing way too much standing still with the puck. You got to be moving it. That's twice now. Once from Peterka, once from Bowen Byram. Just so indecisive, passing up on opportunities, and they get stripped. Yeah, Benson's definitely that type of player that is just kind of a pest around the net. So you love to have him on your team. Again, reminds you of a Brad Marchand, minus the scoring. Again, we haven't seen those type of numbers from Benson just yet, but maybe one day. So Sabres fourth line out there now. Faceoffs one, and Clifton will be able to get it out to center. Abe Kubel now with a little bit of speed. He gets chopped down by Miller. Great defensive back check there. And the Rangers will be able to reset in their own end. Miller to the red line. He's going to slap it all the way in and around the Sabres net. Lafreniere back to the point. Over to Miller. Snyder now. His shot goes right on UPL. UPL, big rebound. But luckily it popped to the corner. Again, Rangers just having their way right now. Now, a shot was fanned on, and the Sabres are able to clear it to the blue line. Rangers somehow keep that one onside, and they're right back in the Sabres end with Lafreniere with the puck. Peterka, nice stick there. Now Thompson will take it up with some speed. Here we go. Sabres in the midst of a change, though. So unfortunately, this will develop into nothing as Peterka locks up with a Rangers defender, and the Rangers are going to be able to clear it. Oh, almost, but a good keep in by Yoki Haru, and he gets it down low to Peterka. Again, where are the Sabres, though? There's two guys in the offensive zone still. Yoki Haru keeps it in with a spinning backhand, and now he hits it up and out of play. So we'll have a whistle here with 9:29 to go. So nice little offensive chance there for the Sabres. But again, it just seems like there's more Rangers than the Sabres on the ice at all times so far. Yeah, Mets looking into Luis Castillo. Mets are, they're on top of everyone. We'll see what they do. I've heard they're talking to the Pirates too about Mitch Keller and Jones. So we'll see. So commercial break now. You guys are not missing anything. Again, very slow start for the Sabres, who have a couple days off after this one, and then they will have a back-to-back in Washington and then in Toronto Saturday, Sunday. Only other NHL game tonight is Anaheim in Ottawa. So I think that might be, is that a home and home? I think they just played recently. Or actually, it might have been Montreal who played Anaheim, but nevertheless, if you guys are new here, please leave a like on this video and subscribe. Helps us out a ton, and consider becoming a channel member. If you are already a channel member and you'd like to contribute more, you can always gift memberships to unlock new emotes. The next one we are going to try to unlock is a palm tree emote of some sort, but there is already an emoji for the palm tree in the emojis. Khan, how's it going? Corey, how's it going? And it's been a rough stretch for the Sabres here. Jack, how's it going? Washington, Toronto, back-to-back should be easy. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Again, Washington continues to be one of the best teams in the league. Then you got to ship up the next day, go to Toronto. Again, no matter how good the Sabres or Leafs are, those games are always pretty fun. But we'll see what happens there on a back-to-back. Again, I don't know if Toronto plays a back-to-back as well, or if we're just going to have a disadvantage there. But so we're back here at the KBC. Sabres will have an offensive zone face-off. Krebs got tossed, so Malenstein has to go in there. He wins the face-off, but no defender was there to get it, and Sabres race back in their own end. Again, I thought sending Tyson Kozak back was completely the wrong decision. He brought a great little spark for the Sabres, and he could also win faceoffs, which the Sabres haven't had. Oh, Sabres get called for offsides there. Would have been a nice little chance for Abe Kubel. Nice pass by Malenstein, but they went in offside, so we'll have a faceoff here with 9:15. Jeff, how's it going? Thank you for being new here. Consider subscribing and leaving a like. We do these streams all the time. Hopefully the Sabres can turn it around here. Or if you're a Rangers fan, maybe the opposite. But anyway, Sabres lose the faceoff there. Ryan McLeod and the rest of that third line on the ice now. Zucker leaves it for Greenway. Back to Zucker. Nice pass there to McLeod, but it gets picked off by the Rangers. And if they go back, they'll have a 2-on-1. They do. 2-on-1 back the other way. Shot and delayed penalty. It's going to be a trip, and Ryan Johnson will be headed to the box. An unnecessary penalty taken by Ryan Johnson on Carrick. And the Sabres will head right back to the penalty. And again, once you get the stick there, the guy can just kind of flop down. It's an easy call for the referees. So an inexperienced play by Ryan Johnson. I don't really know why he's trying to close out that way. But anyway, he finds himself in the penalty box, and the Rangers will have an opportunity to double the lead here. Brady, how's it going? So Sabres win the draw, and Greenway is able to get it up and outside the zone. So making up for what Owen Power couldn't do on the last penalty kill, Sabres will start this one with some easiness. And that's going to be shot all the way down the zone. And they call an icing. Okay. So Kreider touched up on it quick, but again, it's no longer touch icing in this league. It's been that way for 10 plus years. So definitely an icing there. So we take a replay of it. Yeah, Clifton's there all day. So Sabres will have an offensive zone faceoff now on this penalty kill. Still 1:44 to go in it. Sabres just seem to have no juice tonight. Again, missing Dahlin. This team is just missing pieces. And again, GM has been incapable of filling those holes. Rangers win that faceoff, and they will regroup here in their defensive zone. Panarin, again, a super stacked power play. The Rangers have their star players have been struggling a little bit, but when they're on, they are on. Panarin now download his Zibanejad. Zibanejad slips it across, and a good break up there by Greenway, but it pops right back to the point. Now Zibanejad. Good stick by Greenway again to break that one up. Now Bowen Byram has a chance to get it out, and he doesn't. Now it's back to Zibanejad. Slap shot held by UPL. Good glove save there. Again, Sabres unable to get the puck out of their own end on the penalty kill. Leads to a beautiful chance from Zibanejad. Almost had another one. Jeff says he's loved the Sabres for many years. Yeah, right there with you, but it has been a struggle the entire journey. Great save there from UPL, though. Sabres lose the draw there, and Adam Fox from the point gets it download as a Zibanejad, down low. Trocheck now skates it to the point. He'll drop it down low as a Zibanejad. The Sabres defense just not collapsing at all, and Clifton's able to get a stick on that. And oh boy, we got a trip behind the net, and it gets deflected up and out of play, and it'll be a face-off down low. So they're going to say Trocheck fell down, no tripping call. So 54 seconds to go here. We'll have a defensive zone face-off. Sabres are missing an entire hockey ops. Yeah, again, it's I'd love to know what they talk about in these meetings, and I completely agree. Truth, Terry needs to open up the checkbook if he's not doing it right now, because it's a joke. You missed the playoffs that many years. I still don't know anything about hockey, but I got my money on Sabres. That's a risky move. Never bet on the Sabres. That's the advice I always give people who bet as a Sabres fan, because they always disappoint, but you never know. Rangers have been struggling recently. Sabres clear that one all the way down, and McLeod chases Shesterkin back, and now there's a little bit of confusion along the boards. And the Sabres will shoot that one right back in. So 20 seconds left on this power play for the Rangers. If the Sabres could kill it, it could be the much-needed momentum swing. That one goes around the boards. And Clifton's going to get that one. He'll slap it all the way down. So 5 seconds to go on this penalty kill for the Sabres, and they have killed it off. So good job from the Sabres there. Giveaway. Right back up Tuck, and now the Sabres have a little run there. Thompson to Tuck in front of the net, and Shesterkin holds on to it. Oh, what a chance there. Again, the Sabres just can't finish on these good looks. It's been the theme of the season. They get a couple good chances a game, and they just can't put them in. That one point blank for Tuck. Good job by Clifton there to get it up, and it was a 3-on-1 back the other way. Thompson to tuck, and okay, it got deflected in front, so the pass never even got to him, and Thompson's pass ended up just becoming a little flutter shot there. So, again, tough to see from this angle. Chase says Rangers win. We will see about that. Sabres lose the faceoff, but now they'll get it right back at the point outside the zone. Ryan Johnson out up top. That one goes up, and I mean, yeah, you could seriously have to consider maybe switching up the lines here again, maybe taking Peterka off that first line because he's been really rough for the last couple of games. But anyway, Jason Zucker's going to chip it up and all the way down, and that one's going to be on net, so no icing. Again, heads up play by Jason Zucker. Love the addition of him. He's been my favorite addition so far this offseason, but Rangers come quickly back the other way. Matthias Samuelsson, what is he doing? He grabs the body instead of the puck that's laying right there, and the Rangers are able to get it back to the point, and they'll keep it in. Now Samuelsson gets a stick on it, and the Sabres clear it out. So good job there to recover. Sabres will get a little change there while they can. Rangers will swing it all the way around the Sabres end, and Samuelsson takes a bad read on that one. And he clears it to center, but that's as far as it'll go. Again, another bad play by Samuelsson. Again, eyes are going to be on him. UPL gives the down low to Bowen Byram. He'll let that slide down to Cousins, and Cousins will bring it up with a little bit of speed. Again, Rangers doing a good job back-checking so far this game, but you could take advantage of that. You know they're going to be all over you there. You got to use a little bit of speed. You could get around them and get some odd man rushes. Sabres getting another change here, so Bowen Byram will just hold on to the puck, and he'll slide it down to Clifton. Clifton now, his pass gets batted down. Rangers have their top line out there, and Panarin will slap it into the Sabres end. Ryan Johnson now uses that speed around the net, and he'll backhand it all the way out. Abe Kubel now, stretch pass over to Malenstein. That one trips up on him, and he stays on sides, though. But now the Rangers will get the puck back behind their own net, and Sabres' fourth line will have to regroup defensively. Pass makes it across. And Malenstein's backhand stays in the zone. Again, bad clearing opportunity. Panarin cross crease. Good stick by Henry. Or was that was Peyton Krebs there. And Krebs uses every last inch of that arm to get that pass off. But now the Rangers are still cycling it around here. This is not good. Sabres' fourth line trapped on the ice for the second time this game. That shot goes, whoa, just wide. Now it's in front of the net. Good pad save from UPL. Again, they got us in this behind the net camera angle, which is just terrible. Sabres' fourth line is dead out here. They need some sort of stoppage or a clearance. There's a one-timer. Again, good job there by Connor Clifton to shut that one out. And Abe Kubel will finally be able to get it all the way up to center. He just dumps a guy behind. No penalty there. So now the Sabres will finally be able to change. McLeod, Greenway out there now as the forwards. And Yoki Haru will skate it all the way to the blue line, and he will try a stretch pass. That's not going to touch anyone. It's going to be an icing. Again, Sabres defensemen cannot touch sticks with those outlet passes. Sabres goalie is UPL tonight. Whew. So here we go. Defensive zone faceoff. Sabres have to keep the same line out there because they ice the puck. McLeod will get the faceoff win. That'll pop right back to UPL, and Yoki Haru will clear it to McLeod. McLeod will get it up near the Sabres bench. Oh, no. Jason Zucker's down on the ground now. He's able to get to the bench, but hopefully he's not too injured there. Apparently he got clipped by the puck. Now the Rangers bring it back into the Sabres end. That takes a unfortunate bounce, but now it pops right back to Greenway. Greenway gets to the red line and further in. He'll try to take it around, and he does. Good job by Greenway. He's looking towards the front of the net. Had tuck. Now he does the wraparound. It's right in front. No one can seem to find it. Now it's in front of Shesterkin, and Thompson will have to take it out to the outside. So good job by Greenway there, but Thompson could not find the drop pass to the point. It's going to skate all the way in back to UPL. So another good chance for the Sabres, but unable to get a shot there. That's what you got to do. Bring the puck to the net. Good things happen. Good job by Greenway. Rangers will regroup in their own end. Sabres will go off for a change. Now they'll clip it all the way in. Connor Clifton's puck bounces over his stick. Right in front of the net, and Sabres get bailed out there. A nice bounce to Cousins. Cousins just doesn't seem to have the speed this year that he once had. Yuri Kulik now gets a stick on it to dump it the rest of the way into the Rangers' end. That one goes to center. Sabres glove it down, and they bring it right back to the blue line. Cousins dumps it all the way in. No Sabre along the far boards, though, so the Rangers are going to be able to put it right back to Byram, and Byram's got a hustle there. Zibanejad's right on him. Good job by Byram to get it around the net, and he will look for an outlet pass. He does, and could have been a 2-on-1 there if the Sabres could handle it. Now some good speed, but Byram gets knocked off the puck. And a good hit there. Now Riley Smith will dump it the rest of the way into the Sabres end. So a little bit of a back and forth game here so far. Yoki Haru pins the puck along the boards, and he passes it to absolutely nobody. Cousins has to come get that one. How he's still on the ice, I don't know. Now Panarin's out there with the rest of that first line. There's a shot. That one goes wide. And that'll go all the way back to center ice. So Sabres will be able to get that change. Again, Sabres, one thing I've noticed is they're not a good changing team. Lines get stuck out there so long with the Sabres. They'll take that one extra rush, and they end up getting caught in their zone for 2 minutes. Panarin swings it around. And now the Sabres' fourth line out there is able to clear it. Krebs to Malenstein. Good play there. Malenstein tries to get it to Abe Kubel. He gets slashed. No penalty there. Unbelievable. Could have been a really good chance there for Abe Kubel. His stick got thrown out of his hands. And immediately threw his hands up to the referees. No call there. We got a minute left in this first period. Sabres with a mere 5 shots. Rangers with 12. Ryan Johnson in his own end. Nice pass there to McLeod. McLeod takes to the net. His shot goes up. Oh, it almost crawls over Shesterkin, but he's able to keep it out of the net. Back to McLeod. He takes a shot, tries to hit Greenway on the tip-in, but he just couldn't get it there. And now the Rangers will head the other way. Good job by McLeod to break up that one. And Clifton will bring it back to center ice. His pass to Zucker. Good to see he's back out there. His pass to Greenway, though, doesn't go anywhere. Greenway, good job to get around 1. Couldn't get around 2, though. And the Rangers will reset. Now Clifton has to race for it. Good pass there to Bowen Byram. 20 seconds left. Jason Zucker now with some speed. Gets it up to Thompson. Thompson trying to find it behind the net. He does. Good job by Thompson. You got to find it to the front of the net. Peterka wasn't there, and there's nobody at the point to cover it. Yoki Haru turns around and shoots it right back in the Rangers' end. 4 seconds to go in the period. Shesterkin will just shoot it to the corner and turns it over. And now a shot right at the buzzer held on to by Shesterkin. So Sabres, a nice little end to that period. They're down 1-0. That's not the end of the world. After how that game started, we will take it. So 1-0 here after the first. Again, a little bit of panic there from Shesterkin at the end of the period. Turned it over, but Sabres just ran out of time there. Again, if I'm the coach, if I'm Lindy Ruff, I'm taking Peterka off that first line. This is coming from one of the biggest Peterka fans that you will ever meet, but he has just not been good enough to consistently play on that first line. 1-0 feels like 5-0. I agree. Have I ever done IRL commentary? I have not. Maybe one day, but yeah, nothing right now. Oh boy. And TNT using that old B-roll of KeyBank Center again with the old Plaza thing. Getting absolutely exposed yet again using old footage. That is a bad look. Who would I put on the first line? I'd just slide Jason Zucker up there. I mean, he's just been so good this year. He knows where to be alongside Alex Tuck and Thompson. I think that would be a great first line to get some scoring, to get some offense. And then you could always put Peterka back there. Again, I think Peterka is a first-line caliber winger, but just right now he's not playing good enough, especially on the power play. He cannot be on the power play just standing there whiffing on shots. No Don tonight. He was disgusted enough after the last game, so he's going to take a night off. Hopefully switch up the mojo here. Yeah, so TNT getting absolutely abused here on social media. Again, they're just using old footage of the Sabres arena. You could tell because the Plaza has the old graphic over it. Yeah, again, it is just embarrassing. Again, the Sabres have just been so bad for so long. We see this consistently with these nationally televised games. They just have no respect. Also, apparently, they said on the pregame show that the Sabres canceled their media this morning, which was just an outright lie. They did not cancel media; they just canceled morning skate. Put Tage back on the wing. Yeah, again, Cousins got to be on the wing too. Nobody can win faceoffs. It's tough. You got to shake something up. You're clearly missing some players. I'll continue to say it. Kevin Adams is just asleep at the wheel. And any other GM would have made a move by now to try something. You're missing pieces. I don't care if you got to overpay with prospects. This is the year. This was supposed to be the win now year, and you're never going to find an easier year to get in the playoffs. The current pace to get in the playoffs is the lowest it's been in like 10 years. So Tage isn't a first line center in this league. Again, he's missing pieces. Again, he's got Alex Tuck with him, but any other team that has a guy like Tage Thompson is putting a star center on his line or a star winger, and all of a sudden you have a dynamic duo. Right now, whenever Tage Thompson gets the puck, it's all three of the guys in the defensive zone just converge on him. On the power play, they just shadow his way because the Sabres have no other threats on their team. Until you get another threat, of course, Thompson's going to look bad because he can't do it himself, right? Once you get another threat on this team where teams have to respect the opposite side of the ice, all of a sudden Tage Thompson starts getting those one-timer looks. There's a reason he had that breakout year where he wasn't the best player on his line for a little bit. Some prospects and get talent now. Again, they should have been doing that the last couple of years and they failed. So I have no optimism for Kevin Adams, but we'll see. True says Power, Quinn, and Jokiharju can go. Yep. I wouldn't say Power. Power is still very young, and the only way you trade him is if you're really getting something good in return, because his offensive upside is huge. Once he gets that intelligence, it comes with playing, and once he gets that confidence, we'll see him take that next step like we saw Dahlin take a couple years ago. So I'm not too worried about Owen Power, but again, his defense has been pretty lackluster, and he's pretty soft in the D zone. Hate to ask, but since Tage is back, we've lost every game. Yeah. Again, you can't say it's because of Tage, because Tage has had some good games, but just seems to be that way. Again, you're missing Dahlin for the last couple of games too, and that's killing you. So hopefully he can return next game for that back-to-back, because if he can't, boy, this defensive core is bad, especially when they continue to put Jokiharju in there. Yeah, Johnson's trade value is probably a 7th-round pick right now, though, so that's the tricky thing. Need to pay Byram soon. Yeah, Byram's been good. Brady says, favorite is Quinn, but it would be best to trade him. Yeah, again, he's one of those players that, you're not, it's not doing him any good to sit in the press box. Again, one game here or there, yeah, it sends a message, but again, if he's not on the ice right now, that just shows that the coaching staff has zero trust in him, or he's just not meshing well with the coaching staff. And it makes complete sense. Jack Quinn's a playmaker. He wants to get those shots on net. Right now, it's a very systematical system. And what I mean by that is it's rigid, right? It's not a very flexible system that Lindy Ruff has put into play. It's, rotate the puck, slap shot from the point, gritty down low. That's not what this team is. So, you going out and getting Lindy Ruff as a GM, you're responsible to completely flip this team. And he tried to by, making the bottom 6 the way that Lindy Ruff would want it. But unfortunately, if you don't change anything with your core and your top 6, your bottom 6 isn't going to change a game. And especially with a team that has a bottom 6 that is a bunch of misfits from other teams. Again, if you go out and get some really well-respected 4th-liners and 3rd-liners, then maybe you could say something else. But again, you get Sam Lafferty, Ave Kubel, Beck Malenstein. These are guys, playing every other game, fighting for ice time. All of a sudden, they're going to be starters every game here. That's not going to work. You get Ryan McLeod and Jason Zucker, who have been good. But again, you just don't do enough. You have the same team as last year, if not worse right now. Something's got to change. You're a couple moves away from being a competitive team. I don't know what they're waiting for. There's never been a better time to go for the playoffs than right now. The East is so bad. Again, the Sabres have lost 7 games in a row, and they're 4 points out. Make it make sense. But anyway, we have hit the intermission, and again, Sabres just somehow they're still in this game. They really haven't had that much effort this game so far. They're kind of getting embarrassed, but only down 1-0, and the Rangers have really struggled late in games recently. So there's definitely hope. In the last couple of games, the Sabres have a blown lead, so maybe they can flip it around here and get a win. Adam saying Beck is going to make a difference on the daily. Yeah, on the call with Terry. Yeah, again, it's just ironic, right? I mean, if you watch all the behind the scenes videos that they drop, Kevin Adams is just so excited when they get Malenstein. My favorite video is the trade deadline last year where he's, pacing around if he got enough for Eric Johnson and Kyle Okposo. Like, it doesn't matter what you get for them. Like, again, if you're not going to be helping the team, he's more concerned about getting players to playoff destinations than actually getting talent on this team. So Adams gets lit about mid deals. Yeah, he gets lit about the smallest of signings. When the GM calls the owner every day, we have a big problem. Yeah, again, it just shows a lack of trust. And yeah, it's just disgusting. Day in, day out. Again, how many games? I mean, when you lost 4 in a row, that should have been a perfect cue to Kevin Adams to make some sort of move, shake it up. Clearly, your team has talent that gets scratched every night. I mean, a guy like Jack Quinn, was your prized pupil, your perfect prospect that you would not trade. The reason you didn't sign big guys, the excuse was, oh, we got to pay Peterka, Levi, and Quinn. All 3 of them are having super bad years. So again, that excuse no longer holds up. Brady thinks any Sabres fan would be better than Adams at GM. Again, it's a lot harder job than you'd think. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff you got to deal with. But man, it's bad. And he is just doing a terrible job. And again, the bar has been set very low by our last couple of GMs. And I think he is at the bar or maybe lower. Front office seems too focused on finding these again, you can't be getting those guys that you got to freaking retool. You need to get talent that's ready to go. This is a win now year. Again, Kevin Adams in his own words, the time is now. We hold that to him. If the time's not now, tell us, and okay, we'll listen to you for 1 more year. We got a new coaching staff. We got to rebuild around it. But don't just lie to every fan and say the time is now, and then do absolutely nothing in the offseason. And again, the trade deadline, they're going to do nothing. If they're out of the playoff race, they'll probably even sell. So sell the yacht and buy a cup run. Yeah, we'll see. Again, Terry Pegula talked to the media today at the NFL owners meeting. Said a little bit about Kim, said a little bit about selling a little bit of the Bills today, which, again, I don't know if I'll make a video on that. We kind of knew it was coming. I think he got rid of a small percentage to a bunch of people, headlined by Vince Carter as the most notable name. But again, just a little bit of an ownership group. Again, Terry still has final say over there, so it doesn't really matter. But that makes you wonder, if he's selling part of the Bills, is he going to sell part of the Sabres? And if so, what percentage? Kevin Adams doesn't have the experience to be a GM at the junior level. Ottawa's up 1-0, Don says. Uh-oh. Again, Ottawa's a team that shouldn't make the playoffs, though, so I'm not too worried about them. But yeah, again, Kevin Adams is one of those guys that just would not be hired. Again, when was the last time a guy the Sabres fired got immediately hired for the same position or higher? I can't think of a time. Lindy Ruff probably, right? Since Lindy Ruff got fired, when was the last time a coach or GM got fired and got hired for the same position or better? It just doesn't happen. Again, Botterill gets fired. He becomes an assistant to an assistant. Don Granato is still searching for a job. He's not going to get one. Ralph Kruger has banished from this earth. We haven't heard from him since. Phil Housley, an assistant coach now, but it took a while. Yeah, Sabres need to play with piss and vinegar. Again, there's just no fire. There's no fire out there for the Sabres. They Just can't seem to get anything going. And if you're a player, you got to be deflated because your GM's doing nothing to help the team out. I mean, you clearly don't have the talent to do it. And they don't have the confidence to do it either. It took Dan Biolsma 8 years before getting another shot. Yep. Pegula's lapdog is Adams. Yeah, again, it's every press conference with Adams. He's just defending the guy. And the reason for that is if he gets fired, he's not finding another job. This is his only chance because he's not respected in the league. And that could change, right? Kevyn Adams could all of a sudden, he can make a couple nice moves, gain respect. The Sabres make the playoffs, but he's yet to prove that, right? So right now, other GMs look at Kevyn Adams as an absolute wimp, a chump, and someone that they just hang up the phone when he calls or make him super overpay, which they know he's not going to do because he loves these prospects. Playing like they're deflated, exactly. Kruger's doing an awesome, cool stuff in yeah, Ralph Kruger. Hopefully he's watching our YouTube videos. Another paper bag moment tonight. Yeah, I got it right next to me. I'm waiting for it. Sabres win this game. Laviolette will be fired. There's certainly a chance of that. There is certainly a chance. All fans should stop going to games or tell Adams that the Pegula is that they need a change. Yeah. Again, I don't think you'll have to worry too much about that one. If this team continues to lose, there'll be 8,000 fans or less at every home game after the new year. Kruger is hiding away in the middle of nowhere in Switzerland. Yeah. Probably hanging out with Cesaro in Switzerland. So, yeah, just a very unfortunate series of events for the Sabres the last couple of games. Again, if they were just going 500 in the 7-game skid, they'd be in a playoff spot. Batman should have a conversation with Terry, and it should start by, we are bringing in some help for you. Yeah. Again, I mean, I can't imagine Bettman's too happy. Again, Sabres were a team that's, had sellouts every game in the 2000s. Before that, they're a historically good franchise, completely ruined by the last 20 years. I have more positivity, and I'm not even a Sabres fan. Again, it takes a lot on us. This is going to be year 14 if they don't make the playoffs here. 14 years. I mean, when does that happen? I'll tell you when it happens. Look, a couple years ago in the Buffalo Bills, the city's been through a lot. Let's go on strike. Kevyn Adams should be, yeah. The issue is if they fire him, they're just going to bring in Jason Karmanos, who is the same thing as a Kevyn Adams, an in-house hire that has very little respect or knowledge of how it, of being a GM. Yeah, take Terry out from day-to-day hockey ops. Yep. Every year we get a huge losing streak, and then we look back on the end and say, if that didn't happen, could have made the playoffs. Exactly. It happens every year. It's the same season as the last couple of years. It is the same exact season. Nothing has changed. You replace some veterans for other veterans. Again, you could even say Okposo and Girgensons have played better than our current fourth line. You look at the advanced analytics, you look at the points, they probably have, which is just horrible because the whole season last year, I'm complaining about that fourth line. Why do we have these 40-year-olds? And we bring in guys that are playing worse? I mean, it's just insane. Again, be sure to leave a like on this stream and subscribe if you guys are new. It helps us out a ton. Consider becoming a channel member. You get emotes and member-only videos that we will hopefully start pumping out a little bit more consistently when we get more members. We also unlock a new emote with a couple more members. So let us know. Again, well, we'll take a poll for next time we get a new emote. We'll take a poll what you guys want. Could always bring back Craig Anderson. Yep, up that age a little bit. Adams gets fired, and he's an assistant coach. Yeah, overseas in no time. Yep. I mean, that shows you. But anyway, the Sabres game is getting ready to come back on. So again, only down by 1 goal. You could easily flip this thing around. The Rangers are just like the Sabres, right? They haven't had a win in a while. They're on a little bit of a skid. So, you could get a little bit of momentum on them, and all of a sudden they could start to fall apart. Yeah, exactly. It's been such a joke. This team just continues to show that, again, if you're going to own a team, if you're going to be the manager of a team, there is no reason why you should not have playoffs as the goal every single year, unless you're a bottom 5 team tanking for that #1 overall pick. And the Sabres have just been in no man's land for the last 5-6 years. They don't know what to do. They're scared to make the wrong move. So what do? They make no moves, and they continue to finish 7th last, 8th last, 9th last. That's the worst place to be. You get a bad draft pick and you don't make the playoffs. That is exactly where you don't want to be. That is where the worst managed teams in the league finish every year. Right from that 6th last to 10th last spot. The worst place to be in the league. And the Sabres have consistently hit that hole the last couple of years. Terry needs a consultant, a president that makes the calls. Terry does. Yeah. Again, and the thing is, I mean, I think Terry's, like they said, the Pagulas were more invested in hockey than football when they first bought the teams. Just hasn't worked out. But again, if you guys are Bills fans as well, we've been making Bills content here. Just released 2 Bills videos about this upcoming game against the Lions. Should be a very fun one. Again, the number 1 seed in the AFC still up for grabs. The Chiefs have to play the Browns, which, again, you look at numbers and it doesn't look good, but I could see the Browns beating the Chiefs. Then they got to play the Steelers the week after, or 2 weeks after on Christmas. So we'll see what happens. Just below mid. Yeah. Again, it's been rough. It has certainly been rough. No pun intended there. No pun intended. But we'll see what the Sabres can do in the second period. Sabres are 7th in the draft right now. Yep. That's where they'll be consistently. That is where they will stay until they actually try to improve the team for once. Anyway, here we are back. Again, if you guys hear water noises in the background, that is just the circumstances here. We have a lot of snow melting, and overnight we're supposed to get a big snowstorm. So a lot of water noises going on. Oh. Got the chicken wings on the bench there. These nuts said, this TNT crew sucks. Definitely not my cup of tea. I think MSG's done a good job. Again, it's been impossible to step in the foot or the shoes of RJ, but I think Dan Dunleavy's done his best. I think he's done a good job. I've said this multiple times on the channel. I'm a pretty big fan of Dunleavy. I think Sabres are back in action, and I think Rob Ray brings the much needed comedic relief that this team needs. Again, he's just beyond sick of the losing, so I think he's just kind of checked out. There's a shot from the net, and Zucker shot a piece of broken stick into the net. It looked like there might have been a goal, but now Zibanejad back the other way. Little dipsy doodle around, looks for a guy. He finds one. There's a shot, loose in front. That one gets blocked in front of Luukkonen. Now the Sabres back the other way. Man, that's the second game in a row. Somebody shot a piece of a broken stick into a net, and I thought it was a goal for a second. Rangers quick back the other way. Good poke check by Byram, and Ryan Johnson will have to think quick behind the net, and he does. Gets it up to JJ Peterka. Peterka, nice backhand pass up to Tuck. Tuck's going to use now we got a whistle. I don't exactly know what the whistle is for. But 9:08, we have a stoppage. Let's see here. Sabres are having a nice little rush there, too. I don't know what they called the whistle for. UPL helmet, True says. I guess you're a little ahead. Alrighty. So anyway, Tage Thompson and that first line will stay out there, face off on the opposite side of the Sabres blue line. Unfortunate there because the Sabres are about to have a little rush, but they get the puck back to Ryan Johnson. Johnson gets it up to Thompson. Thompson just shoots it in. And Shesterkin will have to go behind his own net, and he'll try to clear it. That was a dangerous pass, but somehow it sneaks past Thompson, and the Rangers will be able to clear it. Now they have a good little chance here. Lafreniere, nice drop pass. That'll be a shot. That one goes way wide. Rangers keep it in at the point. Peterka now drops it back to Johnson. Johnson holds it for Bowen Byram. Byram chips it up. There you go. Sabres get it out. Now Thompson with some speed to center. That line's been out there a while, though. Peterka got to get a shot here. Drop pass to Johnson, and that goes nowhere again. Peterka just low IQ play again. Starting to get frustrating watching him. And Rangers back the other way, 2-on-2. There's a shot. Good save by UPL to deflect it into the corner. Now Cousins in the corner. Samuelson bats it down, and he'll be able to play that one up to the stick of Yuri Kulik. Unable to hold on to it, though, and the Rangers will flip it up into the Sabres' end. Now back the other way. Zach Benson, nice stick there. The Rangers will regroup at center ice and dump it the rest of the way in. UPL behind his own net to take that one. Gets it to Ryan Johnson. Johnson to Kulik. Kulik up to Cousins. Cousins now down low. Finds a wide open Samuelson. Nice job joining the rush. A little 2-on-1 here. Samuelson takes a shot. Misses the net. Ugh. Good chance there, though. First good chance of the period. Good hit in the corner there. And that one gets dumped all the way down the Sabres end. That'll be an icing. Let's see who had that hit. Abe Kubel. So they're looking at that play again where Peterka brought it in again, just kind of froze and dropped past it and it got turned over. Again, go towards the net. Peterka's best asset is his shot. He's got to start using it. I mean, a shot right there could definitely get a rebound. Thompson was crashing the net. So Sabres lose the offensive zone faceoff. Greenway now all over it in the corner, and it'll be held in. Good job there. Oh, Ryan McLeod gets a shot on, but that one's blockered away. So nice quick shot there by McLeod, but Shesterkin was ready for it, and the Rangers will head back the other way. Now they'll go for a change. So Power will have a little bit of time in his own end. He fans on the pass up. Now we'll have to regroup. And now he gets another good pass up to Zucker. So it worked out. Zucker gets it behind the net to McLeod. Nice pass there. Heads up play by Zucker as always. Nice pass by Zucker to McLeod again. Swings it over to Power. Sabres getting a little bit of zone time here. And Power just skates with it and turns it over. But luckily it pops right back to Yoki Haru outside the zone. So Power, again, turns down a good opportunity. And they're going to call an icing on that or out of play. Surely that can't be an icing, right? Sabres had all day to get that to the red line. I think it's gonna be out of play. So we'll have a center ice face-off coming up. So anyway, Rangers coaching staff looks a little nervous on the bench again. A lot of them could be gone. Could be gone if the Rangers lose this game, but they are currently up 1-0 on the Sabres. There we go. They finally showed that new little thing outside the arena, the mural. Anyway, Rangers dump it in the Sabres end. And here's a breakaway for Alex Tuch. Here he comes, shoots, misses the net. Oh my goodness. What a chance for Alex Tuch. Jeez. Pops out loose. Clifton can't keep it in the end, and the Rangers will take it. Oh, what an opportunity there for Alex Tuch. Again, Sabres just cannot seem to finish these chances. And Sabres are a really bad second period team too, so that would have been a big one. Thompson gets it up to Tuch, but they can't get it out. Now the Rangers are starting to buzz here. Good stick by Krebs to hit it up and out of play. Man, Tuch wide open here on the breakaway. Just missed. Jeez, what a chance there. Just nothing. Unfortunate. Less than 5 minutes into this period. Yuri Kulik now goes into the face-off dot here. Defensive zone face-off. He'll lose that one, and the Rangers are going to have an opportunity off of it. Fox rotates. Point shot. That one goes wide. Cousins will have time. He'll get it up to Byram. Byram backhands it all the way up and out of play. So that one will go all the way back in the Sabres end. We're doing a little video package on Tage Thompson now. Again, the Sabres just no scoring. I mean, what are we doing here? Not a whole lot of chances in this one either. Two really nice chances that they fanned on. There's a turnover there, so Sabres will be able to clear the zone. Byram now, he's going to take it in the offensive end. He'll pass it over to Kulik. Kulik now drop pass through his legs to nobody. That was a terrible move by Kulik. Now the Rangers come back the other way. Good speed by Cousins to get back. So there's a shot. That one dribbles wide. UPL way out of his net. Cousins able to regroup behind his net. and passed it to Benson. What is he passing it to Benson? Now there's a trip. No penalty there. I guess they're going to say he was just upended. And the Sabres go back the other way. 3-on-2. Good pass to Benson. Benson gets it to Cousins. Cousins can't hold on to it. And that 3-on-2 goes nowhere. Back in the Sabres end. Power now. Power up to Benson. Benson brings it up. They say it's onside to McLeod. That one goes behind the net. Power's got to get there. He's pinching way in. Nice drop pass there. You got to find someone in front of the net. Benson tried to find Zucker in front of the net, but that one got broke up. Again, the only pass that was there, so it was read like a book. And now Power and Jokiharju will play catch in the defensive end while the Sabres change it up a little bit. Greenway now uses that speed around the corner. Good job by Greenway. Again, he's been a pretty solid player so far this game. Greenway drop pass to Power. He's got a wide open lane. Takes it in. He shoots. No, missed the net. And that'll go all the way back to Jokiharju in the Sabres end. Another great opportunity that the Sabres missed the net on. And there's a giveaway by Jokiharju to Zibanejad. Yeah, that's not what you want to do. Rangers get a scoring opportunity there, but luckily they fan on it. And Ryan McLeod will go back the other way. He'll drop it back to Power. Again, the day cannot come soon enough when Jokiharju is not on my team. Jokiharju to the red line. He's going to flip it up and barely gets it out. Just a terrible job by Jokiharju again. And now Samuelsson fans on it in the defensive end. The Rangers have a good opportunity here at the point. They'll turn that one over, though. Now Thompson, he gets it to Tuck. Tuck's able to get it up and around. It looks like they put Krebs on that top line, so they did put Turka off of it. I don't know if Krebs was the right idea there. We'll see. And now Samuelson's got to deal with a one-on-one back the other way. Good stick by Samuelsson. Clifton comes over to help him out. That one goes right in front of the net, but a good job by Alex Tuck. Tuck gets it to Thompson. Thompson now has some speed, gets it to Krebs. Krebs takes a shot. That one goes off Shesterkin and into the corner. So good save there. No one in front of the net for the Sabres. And the Rangers will have a little bit of speed back the other way. Good back check by Alex Tuck, though. And the Sabres come back the other way, 2-on-2. But Tuck's gassed, and he's going to dump it all the way in the end, and he'll go off for a change. Again, Krebs has been out there a while, too. So he'll touch up on it, send it to the corner, and he'll race to the bench. And that shot by Kulik will be held by Shesterkin. So 13 minutes exactly to go in the second period. We will head to commercial. Like Tuck, but he isn't a game changer. Yeah, at this point of his career, he just isn't. So again, Sabres starting to get a couple more chances, but they got to start finishing on these. Absolutely have to start finishing on these chances. So Sabres, again, find themselves down. They're still getting outshot, but... Sorry, guys, I'm just reading an email about a final exam tomorrow, so still a commercial break. You guys are not missing anything. All right, so Sabres, again, getting a couple more chances, but you got to be able to finish these chances. And again, I'll continue to drill it into everyone who's watching here. Kevin Adams needs to make a move for a goal scorer and a defenseman, because those are the two spots that you're clearly lacking here. Anyway, Sabres back here in the offensive zone. Thank you, Sawyer. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Be the last one, and then we finally have some time off where we'll be able to make more content. Benson, good hit there. And now he gets upended. Yuri Kulik trying to get the puck to the front of the net, but Cousins unable to handle that one, and the Rangers will go back to center ice. They'll dump it all the way in, and there's a slash by Ryan Johnson. No penalty there. Kulik takes it back up. This game's starting to get a little bit chippy. Kulik slaps it all the way in. Bowen Byram pinching. He'll leave it there for Johnson. Johnson takes a shot, and Shesterkin opened up a little bit for that one, but did not find the net. Now Greenway will have to, he's pushed all the way to the blue line. He'll have to take it out. Now he goes the wrong way again. He shoots it right back in, so not a good look for Greenway there. And the Rangers will end up with the puck, but they turn it over to Jason Zucker in front of the net. Zucker can't handle that one either, and now the Rangers will regroup, and they'll get it. Good hit by Greenway there in the corner. Greenway backhand pass to McLeod. McLeod tries to find an open lane. He just gets it to the net. That's a good thing to do there. But the Rangers block that one, and they'll be back the other way. One-on-one, Yoki Haru as the defender. There's a shot, and that one misses the net. Good job by UPL to follow that one the whole way. But Panarin finds it again in the corner. Panarin now looking for a lane. A battle of the tens along the boards. Shifts to the other wing. Now it goes to Yoki Haru. Back to the point to Fox. Fox down in front. Oh, this is not good. Good save by UPL right in front of the net. And good job by Jason Zucker to clear it all the way down. Krebs is going to hustle for that one. Almost got to it. But now it's right back in. And Yoki Haru clears it the rest of the way. No, it hits the ref, and the ref's falling down. Oh, no, it hit the ref. And it's right back in the Sabres end. So Sabres were going to get it clear there and a change. I think they still got the change. But now they'll end up with the puck. Power turns it over in front of the net. There's a shot. And what a save by UPL. A glove save robbing former future Sabre Chris Kreider. Ay. UPL, that's going to be the save of the night. Keeping the Sabres in this one. Whew. Again, Power just turned that one over behind the net. Samuelson was nowhere to be seen. I don't know who to blame on that one, but anyway, a couple big saves from UPL in the last couple of minutes. One on Trocheck, one on Kreider. Samuelson getting into it along the boards here before the face-off. It's going to be Thompson against Kreider. Thompson gets tossed, so Alex Tuck goes in. Tuck's not the best at face-off, so I'd expect a loss here, and he actually wins it back. There you go. Wins it back to Clifton. Clifton now looks for an up. Can't find one, so he'll bring it to the red line and dump it all the way in. Not a bad secondary option. Tuck gets a stick on it, and it pops up into the air. Sabres trying to keep it in there, Thompson, but it goes all the way back to Samuelson. Samuelson gets it to Tuck. Tuck swings it to an open wing. Let's see. Good job. Good speed there by Clifton to bring it in. Clifton looking for someone in front of the net. Nobody's there, though. Again, Sabres' positioning's been bad. Krebs gets it behind the net. Krebs tries to cycle it out to Tuck, and now it's loose with Shesterkin. It's still loose along the corner. Now Tuck finds it, but he loses it right away, and the Rangers will be able to bring it to the blue line and out. Goes right to Thompson's stick, but the Sabres have to get on sides there, and Krebs leaves it for Tuck. Tuck now down low, back to Krebs. This line's starting to get it going a little bit. Thompson now can't seem to handle it. Byram now gets it down low to Krebs again behind the net. Krebs is being a menace out here. You love to see it. Krebs getting held there. No call there, and the Rangers are going to be able to clear this one. Sabres got a tired group of guys again, and the Rangers will dump that one down. They'll go off for a change, and the Sabres will follow suit. So Sabres with 13 shots now. Rangers with 17. They're catching up. There's a good pass to Benson, but Benson ran out of speed there, so he's going to have to stop along the boards. You can't stand still for too long. He gets it over to Cousins. Cousins now behind the net to Kulik. Kulik now goes the wrong way with it, and the Rangers are going to take a 3-on-2 to center ice. Kulik, nice speed to get it back. Byram now, good defense along the boards, and it tips up and out of play. So 9:16, we'll have another whistle here. These guys are bad, scary, bad. Yeah, no goals again for the Sabres. McLeod asked Adams to trade him back to the Oilers. I wouldn't doubt it. So back to a commercial break against Sabres. Lackluster offensive performance, but the defense hasn't been as bad as recent times. Although the one goal albeit was a power play goal for the Rangers, but a terrible clear out from Owen Power to get that going. And I think UPL has been really keeping them in this game so far. Trev says, I can smell it. I believe you meant OT there. Yeah, this could definitely be a game that goes to overtime. Two underachieving teams so far. Sabres either score a bunch of goals or get shut out. Yep, there's no in between. When a 19-year-old is your hardest working skater, that's incredibly bad. Definitely talking about Benson there. Yeah, Benson's always giving it his all. Puck's usually giving it his all out there too. Krebs is giving it his all out there most of the time. But yeah, there's consistently some guys out there who are just kind of dogging it, which is unfortunate, and that's not what you want. Especially in hockey, where it's a very physical game, you got to put your body on the line. If you're not willing to put your body on the line and block shots and do all that, you're not going to win games that are close. Once the official BSC channel replies to a comment, is it you or Don? It's one of the three of us. It's either me, Don, or Jaden. Again, if you were asking about a specific instance, I could probably let you know. But yeah, it's random. It depends. Whoever's checking comments, but we try to reply to comments as quick as possible. Obviously on videos that kind of blow up, like, you know, if there's like Bills videos or Sabres videos as of recently, we're not going to respond to every comment, but we'll at least like them, or, you know, like the ones that are encouraging. Sawyer says, just wondering. Okay. Yep, it's any of the three of us. Sabres lose the defensive zone face-off. Quick shot. That one gets blocked in front. Now they get it all the way down. They're going to call no white or an icing on that one. So the Rangers will have another offensive zone face-off with 9:05 to go here. So Lindy Ruff has a little interview there with Pranger. Well, if Jaden replies, he should get some screen once in a while. Yeah, it's by choice. Jaden doesn't want to come on, so. Yeah, if only the Sabres had a good young player like Josh Allen. Yep, that's what they need. That could have been Connor McDavid. But again, the NHL screwed him out in the draft lottery. So, and here come the Sabres back 2-on-1 the other way. McLeod, Greenway. Now no one goes with them. Drop pass to Byram, takes a shot. It gets blocked, and it doesn't even go to the net. And now we're back the other way with the Rangers. 2-on-2 back for them. Panarin, nice drop pass. There's a shot. Oh, that one goes wide. UPL's got to get up, though. And now it bounces to Zucker, and the Sabres will have a 3-on-2 if they hustle back the other way. Back and forth hockey we go. 4-on-2 now. And they drop pass, and they can't even get an opportunity. Twice in a row. What are they doing? McLeod now tries to get it to Malenstein against Sabres in the middle of a change here, trying to get some fresh bodies out there to keep the puck in the zone. Oh, there's a Ranger stick on the ice. Krebs now has a little bit of space. He'll bring it back to the point. Clifton takes a shot from the point, and nobody in front of the net. That'll be held on to. Now a little bit of pushing and shoving from the fourth line out here in front of the Rangers net. Nothing's going to come out of that. We want Jaden for intermission report. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off here again. Sabres still with 14 shots. I feel like I said that a couple minutes ago, so haven't got a shot in a while, but a little bit of offensive zone time and a couple chances that they just threw away. Rangers win the face-off, and they'll dump it right down into the Sabres end. Clifton there to retrieve the puck. They'll do an outlet pass to nobody. What's new? Another icing. God, what the heck are the defenders doing tonight? They just keep outlet passing it to nobody. Icing after icing after icing. Yeah, Craig says you can wear the paper bag. Yeah, Jaden's in some of our content, though. Again, you guys got to search for it, but he is in some videos. It's not that. It's just a lot of work to run the editing of the stream and then also put yourself on there. And again, we had a conversation. There might be a time where he does pop in here, or, pop in an audio message once in a while to the stream. But again, that's completely his decision, and he's got the power to do it whenever he wants. So we're not gatekeeping Jaden from you guys. Anyway, Sabres clear the puck into the Rangers end. Malenstein, a nice hit along the boards, but now the Rangers, what was Abe Kubel doing there? A 2-on-1, but they missed the net there. Abe Kubel just got toasted. Now Malenstein back the other way. He'll put it in the corner. Malenstein gets flattened along the boards. Abe Kubel finishes a check back to back. The Rangers clear it. Now they'll have another 2-on-2 back the other way. That's a shot that goes wide. Sabres just have no juice tonight. They are just getting destroyed this game. They're lucky it's 1-0. There's a nice outlet pass, but Abe Kubel trips on himself. Would have had a 1-on-1 opportunity there, but back the other way. Yoki Haru just pucking in between his legs. He turns it over, but the Rangers are going for a change. So Power will have a little bit of time here to regroup behind his own net, and he'll bring it out to center. Looking for something, brings it to the red line. He's going to take it even further. He gets finished at the blue line. Kept in by Johnson on the far end. Johnson gets a shot on net. That one's gloved and held. And now Benson's getting into it in front of the net. Cousins gets in front. We got a little bit of a scrum here. Chris Kreider comes in for the Rangers. Schneider, now Zibanejad in it as well, but it doesn't look like anything's going to happen from it. If Lindy can't get anything out of a roster, it's just the roster. Yeah, you got to think so, right? I mean, this team might be more soft than they were last year, which is really telling. So Sabres offensive zone faceoffs sitting at 13 shots, so they might have taken one away. That one flips back in the Rangers' end. Good job by Thompson to go and retrieve the puck, but the Rangers are going to be able to clear it. Back to Thompson now. Thompson backhands it to an open wing, and it gets cleared. Now the Rangers come back in with some speed. 3-on-2. There's a shot that gets blocked in front. Now the Sabres will have some speed back the other way if they want. Thompson along the edge. It's going to be a 3-on-2. Thompson toe drags, and he gets picked. Again, turning down opportunities, doing way too much. Skate the puck forward and get shots on the net. Try to get a rebound. It's not that hard. You're 7 games into a losing streak. Krebs back the other way. McLeod stays on side, so he'll go with him and follow the puck into the corner. Krebs now swings it around. Good job by Greenway to keep it in the zone. Now Greenway gets a stick there. That might be a trip. And it's going to be Greenway to the penalty box. Now Greenway starts shoving, trying to bring someone with him, but a terrible offensive zone penalty for Jordan Greenway, and the Sabres remain lifeless. Now they got to kill off a power play. If they go down by 2, I think this one's over. They just haven't had any offense. An offensive zone penalty, and that's a weak one. Again, he seemed like he was already falling down, but so back to a commercial break here before this power play opportunity for the Rangers. Sabres need a penalty kill, not only to flip momentum, but to keep themselves in this game. You go down by 2, it's going to be really hard to beat this Rangers team the way they're playing tonight. Again, the Rangers have just dominated this entire game. Sabres had one opportunity in the tuck breakaway. Other than that, just a couple of chances in front of the net. Just a disappointing season that doesn't seem like it's going to get any better. If the Rangers score again here, we will have to put the paper bag on. So still at commercial here. Again, Sabres penalty kill looked good the last time out. The first time, not so much. So hopefully the Sabres can kill off another penalty here and get that momentum back. But again, another bad penalty to take an offensive zone tripping call. So they're just promoting the Winter Classic this year. St. Louis at Chicago at Wrigley. Again, the Sabres are really heavily petitioning for a Winter Classic game at the new stadium. Last place in the East by Christmas, right on schedule. Yeah, could be. So JJ Peterka has only one shift in the second period, and it only lasted 1 minute and 11 seconds. That's tough. So looks like I'm not alone in critiquing his game. Lindy Ruff also not excited. And it just shows you the system's not built for guys like that. So, you bring in a coach like that where your core is not supposed to be like that. Tipped in front, Sabres are able to slap it outside the zone. So again, if you're not going to utilize them, I guess you got to trade both of them. But anyway, McLeod back. Good job to pick that one off. And he still got the puck along the wall. He's going to put it right on net there. Almost tipped in by Tuck. But now the issue with that is the Rangers are going to be able to bring it up with speed. Panarin now. Nice pass to the corner. And they will spin it all the way around. Back to Panarin. To Fox at the point. Download to Panarin. Back to Fox. You could just feel a goal coming. It's a scary thought. Over to the corner. UPL holds it, and that'll cause a whistle. So 1:06 to go in the penalty kill. So far, so good. UPL's done a great job so far tonight. Again, Sabres in the midst of a 7-game losing streak. 4 points out of the playoffs, though. Much needed points tonight. Is Quinn playing? No, Quinn is a scratch. So Peterka barely playing in this one. Quinn is a scratch. Those are the two guys that, the reason you didn't spend any money is because you wanted to re-sign them to long-term deals. I don't know. And Levi, who's in the AHL. Malenstein will get that one and send it down the ice. So 50 seconds to go in this penalty kill. So far, so good for this group, but still a long 50 seconds to kill against this really good Rangers core group of guys out here. Lafreniere carries it in. And that takes a nice bounce, and that's going to be a one-timer for Smith. Now it goes back to the other side of the net. Oh, my goodness. UPL was squirming around there for a little bit. But now it is to safety in the corner. Rangers will continue to cycle it around. 25 seconds to go in the penalty kill. That one goes to the point. They got a lot of room on this point. The Sabres are playing pinch defense again on this penalty kill, giving the Rangers a lot of space. Lafreniere from the point, held on to by UPL. Good save there again. So only 14 seconds to kill off now. Rangers have a power play. Quinn is a scratch, and Lindy has nailed JJ to the bench. Yeah. It's not a very good look for your two most promising prospects that, again, we didn't want to trade prospects. And all of a sudden our prospects who, the few number of them that actually made the team are not playing. So. Yeah, Quinn coming off an injury again, but yeah, it's tough. Sabres won the faceoff, and now Tuck's going to play it to some open space. Good, smart, veteran decision there. Sabres need more of them. And he'll kill off the remainder of it, and now he will turn it over, but just in time for Greenway to come out of the penalty box. And Panarin will take the puck all the way up the ice. He'll send it around. Clifton's there to gather, and he'll chip it around to Greenway. Greenway, nice little touch-up pass to McLeod. McLeod will bring it over with some speed. Now Greenway takes a shot. That one's gloved up and not out of play. So it'll land behind the bench. Greenway, nice check behind the net. And he's got to be fired up after taking that penalty, but to no avail as the Rangers head back the other way, and now that one's going to take a funky bounce behind the net. Bowen Byram, though, good job to get it up and almost out. Greenway, nice hit along the boards. That one takes a weird deflection right on UPL, but he's able to make a pad save. Power now along the outside. Now Yuri Kulik has to fight for it behind the net, uses that speed to get outside, and he gets picked. Oh, no, here we go. Carrick takes a shot, and blocker or pad save there. Kind of caught UPL off guard, but he makes the save and he'll cover up with 2:55 to go. So Yuri Kulik gets stripped of the puck there. A terrible turnover in the offensive zone. Tage Benson Zucker, I have scoring before the game tonight. Tage Thompson, where are you at? Yeah, watching the Sabres is like getting a lump of coal in your Christmas stocking. Couldn't have said it better myself. Someone get Tage in. Yeah, well, I hope all three of those guys score, but right now it doesn't look like the Sabres are going to come close to a goal the way they're playing. So I see a DeMar Hamlin jersey, third or fourth row in the stands. Got to point out the non-Sabres jerseys I see. Sabres win the draw. It goes back to Ryan Johnson, who plays it up, and here comes Tage Thompson. You're asking for him. He'll drop it to Krebs. Krebs, nice move. He's got to cut towards the net, though. He doesn't. Now he gets it to Tuck. Tuck fans on the shot. Again, Sabres just haven't been able to finish these chances. Krebs now into the corner, looking for an open guy. He gets it to Thompson, but Thompson fans on it back to the point. And now the Rangers will have it, and they'll bring it to center and further. And Ryan Johnson falls down. Capo Caco goes right behind him, and a good save by UPL there. And that one goes cross crease again. Luckily not on net, as UPL was outside the net. Oh, pops right back out to UPL. Johnson now has to get a stick on it, and he'll get it out. And Krebs will backhand it the rest of the way down. So Sabres will start the change. They won't be able to get a full change, as the Rangers will take it up with some speed. Now they will. And the Rangers will just dump it down, and they will finish their change. Ryan Johnson, what are we doing there? A quick shot up, and it's turned over, given right to Panarin. But slipping through is Greenway. 2-on-1 back the other way. Greenway and McLeod. Greenway takes a shot right on net. That one goes nowhere. And now there's a scrum in front of the net as it's covered up. How many odd man rushes are they going to do nothing on? Absolutely nothing. Easiest look I've ever seen there. Yeah, never rely on the Sabres to brighten your day. If anything, do quite the opposite. If you're having too good of a day, turn on the Sabres. Reality check. But yeah, Shesterkin's too good of a goalie to let that one in. You just can't have that much of a Mickey Mouse shot on net. And Lindgren got popped after the play. Greenway was frustrated. Imagine people paying to watch this game in person. These guys get paid millions of dollars, and they're stealing money. Again, that's why you see ticket prices in the single digits almost nowadays. I mean, it's bad. Sabres offensive zone face-off. Ryan McLeod, their best face-off guy. Plays that one to the corner, and he'll go get it himself. Plays it right to Zucker in front, but his slap shot misses the net. Sabres will play it down low again. Greenway now, and that's going to be a penalty. There you go. Greenway draws a call, and the Rangers will touch up. So 1:33 to go, so the Sabres will have a majority of this power play in the second. The best case scenario, or I guess the worst case scenario would be that the Sabres go into the second intermission only down 1 goal, so not bad. 2-minute holding call on Lindgren. A little bit of retaliation for Greenway's hit. Yep, definitely holding him there. Prime is confident. He says, Sabres winning tonight. Let's hope. This Sabres power play has been ghastly. I mean, this is one of the worst power plays I've seen in quite some time. And the Sabres have had some bad units the last couple of years, but without Dahlin, it's even worse. And anyway, Sabres tie up the face-off, and it goes back to Tuck. And now Thompson at the point. Thompson just a weak little shot in, and the Rangers are able to clear that one all the way up and out of play. So good news for the Sabres. That'll stop the clock at 1:22 to go in the period. The Sabres power play, nobody knows what they're doing out there. They have no chemistry. The puck does not rotate around. They get maybe one good look, a power play, and it's just a simple open lane shot that the goalie sees the whole way. I mean, it is just a mess. When are they going to change something? They don't change the power play at all. You got to start thinking it's the people, right? I mean, can't blame the power play coach when they change it. There's a shot from the point, gets deflected up and misses the net. Thompson keeps that one in, but luckily for the Rangers, it bounces right to a Ranger stick, and they'll clear the zone. UPL behind his own net to get it. And now he plays it right to Trocheck, but Thompson had to go get it and save UPL from a bad turnover there. Now the Sabres will try to bring it up. A minute to go in the period. There's Powers to drop past to Thompson, and Thompson just shoots it in the zone. Zucker's wide open there. Let's see if he can hang on to it. He does. And he'll skid it around there. Cousins all the way to the point to Power. Power down low to Krebs. Krebs. His pass goes nowhere, but it pops right back to him. And now it'll pop to the point. Power, he misses that one, and now it gets deflected in front. You got to keep it in the zone. He does. So good job by Power making up for his mistake. But again, the Sabres just so slow with the puck. You got to find quick one-timers on the power play. Power can't find anyone. Gets it down low to Krebs. He stumbles with the puck in the corner. He'll swing it around to the other point. Thompson, I don't know why Thompson's on the point right now either. Thompson to Power. Back to Krebs. There's a look. Get it to the net. He tries, and he doesn't. Fox is able to ding it down there. Cousins back to the point, and I think 10 seconds left of the power play. They got to find a shot here. Back out to Cousins. He fans on the shot. And that one will be cleared, and that's the end of the period. Ay, ay, ay. Another terrible power play for the Sabres to end the second period. But hey, they're only down one going to the third. No sense of urgency, exactly. Entry attempts are hilarious. And what a terrible power play there to end the second, but ay, ay, ay. Sabres unit is just bad. And again, they're not missing any forwards besides Quinn, if you want to say that. But again, healthy scratch. So the power play shouldn't be as bad as it is. And again, you see it gets played back to Power. Power is just so indecisive on the power play. It takes him 5 seconds to make up his mind. And once he does, it goes to the wrong spot. And everyone else can't handle a pass. So it's just, it's bad. So we head to intermission here. Sabres still down 1-0. Not much of anything in that second period. And yeah, that power play unit is just, that's 2 years in a row. It's been near the bottom, if not the worst in the league. Ottawa's up 3-0 on Anaheim, so they will jump the Sabres in the standings with a win if the Sabres lose. Which, again, doesn't matter. If the Sabres lose this, they're going to be buried. Power needs to put the puck on the net. Yeah, again, Power's just, again, he's just so indecisive. Somebody's got to really talk to him and get his confidence up. And without Dahlin, he's your number one on the power play. But even with Dahlin, that power play is terrible. So, again, a great opportunity in the offseason to get guys for that power play. A guy like Chris Kreider, like, you know, when the Rangers were looking to trade him, would have been perfect. He's a power play merchant. $8 million a year, by the way. Yep. Again, I think Power will get better, and the confidence will come, the strength will come. We saw it with Dahlin. How many times did we see Dahlin wimp out of a play, or, you know, bobble a puck at the blue line, and he's just, you know, seems like he's shaking on his skates. We saw the same thing with Dahlin. It's just, it's tough that both of our draft picks, our number ones, are defensemen that take so long to develop when it's a win now time. I mean, it's just, and then the McDavid draft, of course, we get Eichel, which talent-wise was fine, but not the right guy for the job. How about we bring in a veteran defenseman to be Power's partner? Kevin Adams says he's promised that for the last 2 years and has not delivered. So, yeah, I don't know. Would make sense. Sawyer says he's lost all hope. Yeah, again, this group just looks dead. There is no energy. We'll see if they change that in the third. Maybe they're saving it up. Maybe they've realized the last couple of games, hey, we've died in the third period. We've really lost our skates in the third period. Let's just kind of hold our own here and just have a heck of a third period. Might be an optimistic guess, but you never know. (22 and 23-year-olds against seasoned NHL vets. Yep. Again, a rebuilding team should not be the youngest team in the league for 5 years in a row. I mean, that's just ridiculous. But it's unfortunate. Again, Sabres just continue to disappoint us year after year after year. So luckily the Bills have gotten out of the playoff drought, and they've been a top 3 team in the AFC the last couple of years. But after watching that game against the Rams, they still have the same problems. Coaching problems, defensive problems. Josh Allen's the only consistent. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Again, do you think the Sabres can come back in this one? It is intermission. If you guys are not members already, please consider becoming a member. You get those emotes, member-only videos, helps us out a bunch. Also, leave a like on the stream. That helps us out a bunch as well. And subscribe. $13 years, yep. I think we can put the bag on a little bit here for intermission here. Yeah, 13 years. 13 years a bit. It's been bad. It has been bad, but it is what it is. Again, Sabres still have a chance in this one. They're not as bad as we thought they were going to be. See the bag emotes in the chat. And then, yeah, hopefully we don't see that bag the rest of the game, but you never know. And we do have a couple more bags ready to go when this one gets old. And hopefully the Bills don't end up needing bags in the next couple of years. Hopefully Allen takes us to the promised land. Truth says Bryson Kubel Clifton. We will see. This is what we need reduced to driving around with paper bags on our heads. Yeah. I mean, again, it's tough as a Sabres fan, but you got to keep in mind that the Sabres are only part of our lives, and you cannot let this team affect your daily life every single day because, man, your day would be ruined every day because this team just continues to be a joke. Bad GM, bad owner. 13 years, no changes. Phoenix says, didn't even notice Peterka got benched. Yeah, isn't that interesting? I mean, Peterka, one of these guys that the reason we didn't spend money because we want to re-sign him to a Kevin Adams patented 7-year deal. Yet not playing because Lindy Ruff's system is not built for guys like that. So you either got to find him a line where he can be, kind of that defensive liability sniper type guy, or you got to move on from the coaching staff again or him. I don't know. I don't know if there's any other solution. Sawyer says he thought Peterka was going to become an MVP candidate. Again, he's still very young. I think he has that potential. I mean, he's one of those players that once he gets that confidence, I mean, his stick handling's great, his shot's great, but this year he just hasn't found it. There's been zero confidence, and he just is very indecisive with the puck, and that's what's killing him. Sawyer says he's going to make a bag and bring it to a game and send it to us. Absolutely. If you guys ever wear a paper bag to a game, send it to us. We'll post it on our socials. That'll be funny. Yeah, he has shown flashes of being great, and he's actually shown more than flashes, I'd say. I mean, I was very confident he'd be a top 3 point getter on the Sabres this year, definitely top 5, and he just hasn't been that. And unfortunately, if he does become that, it's because the other players on the team have been so bad, not any credit of his own. So again, we'll see what Kevin Adams decides to do here. You would think 7 games is enough to make some sort of change, but maybe it'll take 8. Maybe it'll take 12 like last time where they made a change. That was a coaching change. They're not going to do that this year. Would you rather Vetrano or Kreider, assuming we add 20 to 30 more palm trees throughout the city? Man, that's a good one. I'd honestly take Kreider. I like his veteran leadership. He's not as bad defensively as people say. You look at his metrics, he's still like a 70 in the 70th percentile defensively, and his offense is just good. The Sabres need a guy for the power play. Kreider made a career of power play goals the last couple of years. So I'd take him, but Vetrano would be a nice anyone would be good. I mean, there's countless guys on this team that are very replaceable, and I'm sure you guys can list them off for several minutes. Paper bag section. Yeah, again, we'll have to plan a game. If this season really gets out of control, maybe we'll rent out a section, have a bunch of you guys come out to a game with paper bags and palm trees, and we can really have a good time in one of those sections up there. Because later in the year, if the Sabres are out of a playoff spot, those corner sections are going to be empty. So you could just buy a general admission ticket and everyone can meet there. But some people mentioned doing something like that before. And I think if there's ever a year to do that, it would be this year. I'm sure we could get other communities in on it as well. And I know a bunch of other Sabres Instagram pages and stuff that would be down to let their communities know as well. But yeah, again, going back to that Kevin Adams press conference, just hilarious. The guy just did not seem more defeated. Spread out and do the wave, yeah. You can pretty much pick your seat late in the year for Sabres games. Crowd gets very sparse. Need 2 goals. Yep. Just need one to get it to overtime, and then you never know what could happen there. Felt like he was confident he was going to stay as GM. Not a good sign. Yeah, 100%, right? He was defending the owner. It's like they just talked before the conference, right? It literally seemed like he talked to Pagula. Pagula told him what to say, and he relayed that message, and that's all we heard, right? So I don't think there's any change coming. And if there is, it's going to be Kevin Adams to, hockey ops, and Jason Carmano's promoted, and one of those other stooges that is in the front office will get promoted to Amerks GM. What's going on, Carney? The chat, how's it going? The Amerks are up by 2 after 2, 3-1. Again, some people in the chat I know care about the Amerks. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not keeping up with them too much, but I'll look at the scores. Especially when the Amerks have less prospects that are actually NHL bound nowadays. A couple years ago, it was a different story. Got to make a Kevin Adams palm tree emote. We'll make some sort of palm tree emote when we get more members. Again, if you are already a member, you can gift memberships. If you are not a member, consider becoming a member for that sort of stuff. But again, definitely not a necessity, though. Thank you guys for being here. I just have fun doing this, and we all have fun streaming and making videos and stuff like that. So thank you guys for your continued support. Phoenix says, my favorite quote was when he said, I know what it takes to win a cup, like he wasn't a fourth liner who got scratched for half those games. Yep, but he was in-house when it happened. So, he was there. He saw it. Yeah, I know. I feel your pain there. Again, still a little over 4 minutes to go here until we have third period hockey. So Sabres, again, still have a chance here. Getting outshot 24-16. Not the best look, but not the worst look either. Yeah, I can do a little weather report. If you guys want to know what schools are closed tomorrow, if you guys are still into high school, a lot of schools closing. Buffalo's supposed to get a storm. Luckily for the Sabres, they are headed on a road trip after this, so it shouldn't affect any of their games. Southtown's supposed to get up to 2 feet. The city, potentially a dusting. Kevin Adams and Lindy Ruff for Rod. Yeah, there's a chance. I mean, again, Kevin Adams does have a connection to him. We thought maybe he would be the next Sabres head coach, but did not end up becoming the case. Phoenix says, anyone have a couple bucks laying around to buy this team? Again, I think if you put this team up for sale and, enough people chipped in to spend a couple bucks, I think we could do a kind of a Green Bay Packers type thing with the Sabres. Enough people are sick of it, but the NHL just isn't a big enough league to do that in, I don't think. Whereas if the Bills were in the Sabres situation, we might see that. So a little over 2 minutes now until the third period starts. Sabres keys to this period, get shots on the net. You got to get more shots. You can't keep turning down these prime opportunities, passing it backwards, turning the puck over. True said, Fiddler Schultz, Prow, Rosen goals. Rusek 2 assists. Tulio, Rathbone, Hellenius, Klega with a 1 assist. Nice. So that's a nice spread there for those guys. Again, I'd like to see Cal Clegg back in the NHL. Again, Ryan Johnson's looked all right, but not great. Yoki Haru's looked pretty bad this year. Samuelson hasn't looked great. Maybe that's the move. I mean, Cal Clegg was nice when he came up the first time. Riley Stillman, I enjoyed when he was here, but now he's gone. And again, if we're having those guys play, it's season over, right? I'm just saying for entertainment purposes only. If you're truly trying to be a playoff team, none of those guys are on your defensive core. But The surprise drop pass has been working so far, yeah. Again, their patented little drop pass. It works a little bit in the offensive zone, but on that power play, it's terrible. Nothing beats the Prow goal from, I think it was it last year or 2 years ago? He came up and we were like, what the heck? This guy's just like a fourth liner, and he had that goal first game. And Lucas Rusek still there. Still an option if the Sabres want to call him up, but again, you just sent down Tyson Kozak, who I thought was one of the best players on your team in the couple of games he spent up here. Talk about accountability, right? Makes no sense. That's all they say. They talk about accountability every single press conference, head coach, GM, and they just don't show it at all. Yeah, Rusek first goal on his first shot as well. Seems to be a thing with the Sabres prospects, right? They come up and immediately they have energy, right? They score goals. It's something new, and that could only, I mean, think of if it wasn't some, AHL prospect that's probably not going to be an NHLer in their career. What if you actually trade for a guy that has some potential, and then all of a sudden he starts playing good right away? That could seriously change the direction of this franchise, but they just don't make those big trades. They don't do it. Not every guy has a no-move clause. And again, Kevin Adams' excuse, well, they're not going to want to re-sign here. I don't care. You have to get them here, make the playoffs. And if you make the playoffs, bet on yourself, then they'll stay here. If you get a couple of them, ensure yourself that you'll make the playoffs, then there's no doubt they'll stay here. So if they don't stay here, then what's the worst that can happen? You lose out on a couple of prospects that are never going to see the ice to begin with. Sawyer says, chat delay has improved. It used to be a minute before. Now it's only like 20 seconds. That might be, now that Jaden's running the stream, maybe has it set up a little bit different than what Don did. I don't know for sure. Let me know if you're talking about just this stream or, so far this season when we've been doing it this way. They would score if they faked them with the no drop pass play once, right? I mean, what if Power did the fake drop pass and brought it up? You think they're just waiting on it? But Sawyer says so far this season. Okay, yeah, it's just we got a different person running the stream, a little bit different system, so it's popping up there. Jaden might just be the GOAT. Some people are saying it. As the days go on, I wonder if they kept Granato but never changed the way they played. Ever since they started trying to get better defensively, they've gotten worse, if that makes any sense. It certainly has, because they haven't changed the players, so the defense still sucks, but they don't let the offense play offense, and all of a sudden you're losing games 3-0, 2-1, 2-0 instead of 6-7, 5-7, 8-6, stuff like that. So yeah, again, you got to find that happy medium where you're winning these games 3-2, 4-2. And we've seen the two extremes with this team. We've seen the team this year that gets shut out half the time, and then we've seen the team that finished 1 point out of the playoffs with zero goaltending or a defense that just could not win games, and they were up by 3 goals and you never felt comfortable. Anyway, here we go. We're ready to start the third period. 1-0. Sabres still very much in this game. The only issue is the offense has been lackluster. Not a whole lot of shots or chances to show for it, but again, Rangers have only scored 1 goal. That could kind of show you where they're at as a franchise right now too. So let's hope for a Sabres comeback, and let's have fun regardless. Krebs wins the opening draw. Again, Sabres power play, second unit out there with only 20 seconds to go, so I doubt this turns into anything. Kulik now has a chance. He'll take it around the net, and they're just going to set it up here. So Sabres get it set up much quicker this time. In the slot to Kulik, takes a shot. Glove save by Shesterkin, robbed him. A great glove save there. Maybe a little bit of a show-off save there. I don't think you really had to make it look that extreme, but let's take another look at it. Yuri Kulik, that's where you want him, right in the slot, open lane shot. Yeah, just a nice save there by Shesterkin. Again, not really a challenge for him. Made it look harder than it was, but good start so far to this period. Benson was right there in great positioning to get a rebound if there was one out wide, but there wasn't. Sabres lose the faceoff, and Rangers are going to be, oh boy. Benson takes a high stick, no call there, and it's cleared. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the penalty is over. So Sabres foul on another power play. They're 0 for 2 now in this one. Rangers are 1 for 3. So maybe the Sabres are owed another one. We'll see. That was their only shot of the power play. Peterka steals it. He's back out there, takes a nice angle shot, and oh boy, here we go. Shesterkin's waving for the refs. He said he might be waving them off. Okay. So Peterka keeps the puck behind the net. Didn't know if he had a mask problem or not. I guess he said he was fine. So now Power back at the point. He'll take a shot. That one gets deflected wide. Jokiharju keeps it in. So Sabres got a little zone time. Now Peterka playing with some fire. Nice pass in front. There's a backhand. Oh, my goodness. Power gets crushed into the goalie. The Sabres trying to keep it in. They do. Benson keeps it alive. He gets tripped behind the play. It's a broken stick, and Benson will be able to keep it. Now Saucer pass to Peterka. Sabres got some movement here. It's played over to Power. Power now takes a shot at the net. Tries to get hit by Benson, and it doesn't. It's held. Oh, boy. So nothing out of that one. Now a little bit of a scrum in front of the net, but nothing's going to come out of it. Good chance for the Sabres there. They're trying early on in this third, but nothing to show for it. Got to keep that pressure on. Benson jumping in the middle of 3 Rangers. Yep, you see that consistently. Great effort from Benson. Shesterkin gave Benson a shove there too as Benson knocked Jones to the ice. Wow. So Power had a nice chance there earlier on, cut to the net, but wasn't able to dump it in and got crushed. Would love to know if he got cross-checked there or not. Usually that's the case. So offensive draw, face-off. Let's see what happens. Most points by a teenager, Buffalo history, Zach Benson right behind Jack Eichel. Phil Housley first, Turgeon second, Dowling third. Rangers win the draw, and they'll be able to just sit on the puck and clear it. So it'll be interesting to see how long the Rangers play a defensive style or if they just keep the pressure on. I'd just keep the pressure on. That's going to be a good chance for Lindgren. Sabres are just falling to the ice. They're in desperation right now. What are we doing? Now it gets put out to the point, but nobody's there, luckily for the Sabres. Lindgren just walked right in. He was going to have an open look shot. 2 Sabres just flopped on the ice trying to block it, but he didn't take the shot, and he was about to have just a great look. Sabres with speed. Or the Rangers with speed back the other way. That one gets put into the corner, and a delayed penalty, and the Sabres are going to head to the penalty. Going to be a hooking call. Ugh. That's what happens as power play continues to be terrible. Ryan Johnson heads to the box for a second penalty of the night. I think it's time for him to go back down with the Amherst. Has been anything but good coming here. And yeah, again, just got blown by and had to tie up his guy along the boards. Ugh. Oh, we're going to need another penalty kill to stay in this one. We'll see what the Sabres can do. Just really bad there from Ryan Johnson. Again, his second penalty of the night just continues to show that he is not NHL ready. Again, a late first-round pick that did not work out for the Sabres. Also screwed over the Sabres, too, staying in college for so long. And then being undecided on going to the Amherst or the Sabres. Again, that year where the Sabres missed the playoffs by 1 point, Johnson was supposed to come up and give them some reinforcements and wasn't able to. Rangers with speed. UPL way out of the net. It's loose out in front. Now McLeod's going to get to it. McLeod with some speed back the other way. Sabres will go 2-on-2. Let's see if they try for some offense here. McLeod killing some much-needed time off this one. They get it to the net. Greenway unable to get a piece of it. Now the Rangers back the other way, 2-on-2. And Aaron's backhand pass. That goes nowhere. McLeod chips it up, and it would be a breakaway. If Clifton could get it, he does. Nice move. He has a shot off the post. Oh, come on. How many times are the Sabres going to hit the post this week? Oh, right off the goal post. Good back check by Tuck and back the other way now. Let's see if Malenstein has the speed to make it a 2-on-1. He does. Here we go. Tuck and Malenstein. Tuck takes a shot. That one right on net. No goal there. And now it's down behind the net. So a great penalty kill so far for the Sabres. Got to keep the pressure on. Oh, my goodness. 2 grade A opportunities missed by the Sabres. Now Samuelson gets cooked to the outside, and the Rangers are going to get it set up. There's a slap shot right out in front. That one goes wide, and Power lays it back for Samuelson. Samuelson will have a clear lane to knock it off the boards and down. So a really good penalty kill so far for the Sabres. 2 scoring opportunities, 30 seconds left on it. Now Shesterkin plays it all the way to the Sabres blue line, and they're going to get it set up. So that was a great pass there. Good find there to quickly set it up. And now they get the rotation going pretty quick around. Trocheck back to Jones. And he breaks a stick, and here come the Sabres back the other way again. Zach Benson with some speed, and Cousins. Cousins now, toe drag, and he misses the net. Ugh. 3 chances on this penalty kill. Sabres can't get any of them. Now it's given away again. And Shesterkin's going to have to come out of his net to get it. That's the end of the power play. Really good penalty kill for the Sabres. Maybe that can be the spark they needed. Played up to the red line, and now all the way down into the Sabres end. Referee's holding a piece of a broken stick. Zucker plays it back behind the Sabres net. Byram now, it's in his feet, and he's going to turn it over. That one goes right in on UPL. It's loose out in front. Now he'll cover up, and a whistle with 15:30 to go. Yeah, Lindy must have really got on him in the locker room. Jeez. Right off the post. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Yep, still a lot of time to go in this one, but man, oh man, those are some chances that you got to capitalize on. Sabres bench was really excited on that 2-on-1. They thought they had a chance, but nothing there. Rangers win the draw, but it's played outside of the zone, so they'll have delayed offsides, giving Ryan Johnson some time to get it to Thompson, who's going to take it up with some speed again. Everyone just converges on Thompson because he's got no one to get to. He gets tripped right out in front. There's a shot. Shesterkin somehow saw it from Zucker, and he'll hang on to it. And they're not going to call a penalty on Thompson getting tripped up. Yeah, Thompson just gets hauled down, nothing there, and Zucker's shot was somehow corralled by Shesterkin. So, offensive zone draw again for the Sabres. 15-16 to go. Sabres have a little bit of momentum now. That's what a bad power play does, and then we see that every time with the Sabres power play. This time it was the Rangers' bad power play that sparked some mojo for the Sabres. See if they could capitalize on it. Thompson wins the draw. It's going to be a quick shot. And now it bounces right in front of the net, but no one was there for the Sabres, and the Rangers will get it out. Peterka back on this first line, so something to monitor. Nice pass by Tuck to get to Peterka. Peterka takes a shot. That one gets blocked in front, though, and cleared. Love down by Byram. He's going to spin it back to Power. Nice up pass to Peterka. Peterka plays it back to Thompson, but he is unable to corral that one, and it gets played all the way back to UPL behind his net. And UPL's pass gets deflected. Oh, the wrong side there. And now the Rangers have a nice opportunity. That one gets deflected up, not out of play, though, and Peterka gets tied up. And again, this first line continues to struggle with the defensive side of things. Rangers starting to buzz, put an end to the Sabres rally. Now it pops out in front, and Greenway was able to get on the ice, and he'll take it to the blue line and just dump it into the Rangers' end. Sabres will complete that change, but Rangers are going to be very quick to get it back into the Sabres' end. Ryan Johnson's going to have to corral it in the corner. He does, but his pass skips over the stick of Dylan Cousins. Now back the other way. Yuri Kulik has some speed. He's going to take it to the net. Backhand shot is loose in front, and Cousins is pushing it. Shesterkin, it's still loose behind the net. And Benson can't get a hold of it. Now the Rangers will bring it to the blue line. Oh, a lot of chances here. They'll play it all the way behind the Sabres net. Yoki Haru fakes it, allows Ryan Johnson to get it, and Johnson's going to play it up to Benson. Benson, nice play there, and that's going to be offsides, though. Again, just you cannot stop your feet. Stop your feet at the blue line. That is the worst thing you could do. Benson stops his feet at the blue line, and Cooley goes offsides. So 13:41 to go. We'll head to commercial, I believe. Couple of really good chances for the Sabres, but just nothing to be found. And yep, we will head to commercial. Ottawa up 4-0 on Anaheim. So the Sabres will really be in the dumps if they lose this one. Again, just too many opportunities to not score on if you're the Sabres. Disappointing, but that's what it is. Again, if you guys are new here, please leave a like on the video and subscribe. Helps us out a ton. We are currently at 32 people in here. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for sticking it out. I know the Sabres have been rough this year. Sawyer says, is this team ever going to be good again? I know. BVZX says just bet on the Sabres. Again, my advice is to never bet on the Sabres, but hopefully your bet pans out. Sawyer says starting to get mad. I know, there's just nothing. And again, you hit the post in OT last game. You hit the post here to tie it up. I mean, you're not getting the bounces and you're not playing good. So again, good teams get bounces, as they say. Lost 8 straight last year. Ended up not making the playoffs by 1 point. Yep. And 8 games in a row it would be on the road to 14 years of no playoffs. That just cannot happen. I mean, it's like the Sabres are like if you guys watch F1, it's like the Sabres are like one of those teams that just has no point or no chance every single year. They're just in it to be in it. That's what it feels like, right? You're just expecting them to just finish in the same spot. They're almost a guarantee. Sawyer says, Cal and Don make miserable, Sabres watching slightly less miserable. Well, I'm glad I can help you out there, but yeah, it's tough. It is very tough. Prime took Sabres money line and the over. Tage, Benson, Zucker to score. That is not panning out. You should have done that in the first game against the Rangers because that probably would have hit because we beat them 6-1. But yeah, the over's not looking good and no sponsors on car. Cousins, nice play behind the net to get the puck back. Cooley gets it up and out. Again, the Sabres just don't really have tough guys on their team, right? They have a lot of younger guys who aren't strong on the puck, and that's been the story of the season the last couple of years. Now Samuelson will have a little bit of space. He'll be able to get it out to Clifton. Clifton, good job there. And he drop passes it to nobody. Again, what are we doing? And now, an offsides back the other way. Could have been a breakaway there. But an offsides. So again, Sabres just seem disjointed all night. They're just having bad passes. Last time the Sabres made the playoffs, you were a little kid. I'm starting to think that I will never see a playoff game until they move. I'm right there with you. Right there with you. Again, I remember the opening sequence to the playoffs, the last time they were in the playoffs, but I don't remember the games. I don't really remember it too much. I was so young, and before that, yeah, I was like 1 year old when they were good. So Thompson on the offensive zone draw, tied up, played behind the net. Good job by Peterka to get a stick in there, Thompson, and Tuck step up, and they still can't get the puck. It seemed they all kind of went all out there on offense, and nothing to show for it. So Power now behind his own net, boxes it out, gives it to Byram. Byram's got to be careful with that when he gets it up. Luckily, Peterka was there, and that pass goes to Thompson's skate. Didn't look great there, and Tuck's pass goes nowhere. Power now pinched up. The Sabres are starting to pinch here. They're run out of time, not yet, but 12 minutes to go here, 12:20. Rangers put it behind the Sabres' end. Byram's got to hurry now. He's got a guy right on him. Power able to get it, though. And now Power, he's going to stand. He's going to wait. Again, the Rangers are going to let you waste time if you want. He'll pass to Zucker. Zucker, nice little move, inside, outside. Takes to the blue line. Little farther, toe drag. That one gets played off by Shesterkin. Good move by Zucker to get in the zone. Now that's a shot right towards Shesterkin's glove, and he will hang on to it. So 11:51 at the whistle. And Shesterkin is, he's keeping the Rangers in this one. But again, Sabres haven't really had too many good looks. And when they have, they've either hit the post or missed the net. So Zucker trying to get the boys fired up as always. Again, great offseason acquisition. Other than that, this team's been flat. And McLeod gets tossed from the faceoff, so that's not good news because now Greenway slats in, not as good on the faceoffs. Yep, Rangers won the draw there, and they will clear the zone. Good job by Ryan Johnson to collapse on that one. He gets it to Yoki Haru, and that'll go off a Sabres stick and all the way down the ice, so no icing there. Schneider for the Rangers dumps it all the way down the ice, and that'll be an icing. 11:29 to go. Jack says, I won't mention how long I've been a Sabres fan. Watch highlights just to hear Jenna Rudd. Yeah, RJ was so good. Again, such a shame that the Sabres just put poverty after poverty team in front of him to call, because imagine the amount of playoff games he could have called if we had competent GMs and coaches. Quinn says, what teams been better this period? Honestly, I'd say the Sabres. They've had a little more chances, but just haven't been able to capitalize. Sabres shot gets blocked in front. Now it's all the way back to Power in the defensive zone. Power's going to take it all the way in. There you go. He's pinching. Again, you can't turn it over quick then. Plays it back to the point. Cousins. That one in front of the net. Just misses the net, though, over the net on the slap shot in. And the Sabres will be forced to bring it back in. And that's going to be offside. So Byram was a little too quick with that one. 11:02 will have a commercial. Or a whistle. Let's see if they go to commercial. Yep. Well, maybe not. Gotta get used to these TNT replay slides. I don't know if they're cutting a commercial or if they're just cutting to a replay. Looks like no commercial. So we'll stay here. 11:02 to go. Faceoff will be on the opposite side of the Rangers' blue line. Sabres have their fourth line. Krebs back on that fourth line as JJ Peterka is back on the first line. Krebs gets tossed from the faceoff. Now Abe Kubel has to take it, and he will win it back to Krebs to Clifton. And Samuelson will get to the red line and all the way in. Abe Kubel, nice hit along the boards, but that one narrowly escapes the zone, and Clifton's going to have to do something with it. With Panarin all over him, that's a dangerous play. But he gets it up and up to Abe Kubel, who gets to Samuelson. He gets dumped. No penalty. Samuelson flails his arm. He can't believe it. Unbelievable. Another missed penalty from the refs. And Abe Kubel bodies a guy along the boards. There you go. Now they're going to fight. Here we go. We got to fight. Trocheck and Kubel. Here we go. Along the boards. And there we go. Trocheck and Kubel down to the ice. Seemed like a pretty even fight there. That'll get both teams fired up. I don't know how they didn't call a penalty. Dion Dawkins in the building. He's fired up along the glass. That's nice to see. But how the heck that wasn't a penalty, I don't know. Samuelson got dumped. D-Doc slamming on the boards. He's hype. Oh, big hit there. You loved it. Oh, it was right in front of Dion Dawkins. That's hilarious. Don't know how many Bills players were there. I might have saw Matt Collins to the right, but I may be mistaken. Then I don't know who was next to Dion Dawkins. Maybe Ray Davis, because he's a big Sabres guy, but maybe not. Put on skates, D-Dog, yeah. D-Dog's talking to a Rangers fan now. They're kind of getting into it a little bit. Interesting there. And they put him on the Jumbotron now, getting the crowd fired up. So no penalties on that, just 5 minutes for fighting a piece. So you'll take that all day. Abe Kubel, 5 minutes, but you take Vinny Trocheck, a very good forward for the Rangers, off the ice for 5 minutes. T-Talk's reaction to that was just great. But anyway, Sabres defensive zone faceoff here. They win it. Goes back to Power. Power now up to Tuck. Tuck trying to get to the red line to slap in, but he can't do it. And now he's just going to have to chip it in and surrender the puck. Again, just over 10 minutes to go here. So Sabres slowly running out of time. Power now, nice job along the boards, but oh man, Rangers get to the point. That's going to be a shot right on net. Glove save and held by UPL. Yeah, Dawkins getting in a little scrum. That'd be funny in the crowd. Yeah, looks like Abe Kubel landed some good punches there, and then Trocheck just fell to the ice. So good fight there. So we go to commercial break here with 9:54 to go. Another disappointing game so far for the Sabres. Only surrendering 1 goal. UPL keeping a minute, but the offense just hasn't been there. They hit the post on Clifton's shorthanded chance, and they've turned away so many other 2-on-1 opportunities, 3-on-2 opportunities. Prime wants to see some OT tonight. And Sabres need points. Doesn't look like they're going to win this one in regulation, but an OT win will do just the same. It'll end the losing drought. And well, if they lose this one, it'll be number 8 in a row. And at that point, I don't know how much confidence you could really have in this group of guys. I think it might almost be too late to make a trade to spark the team. I mean, they'd really have to go on like an 8-2 run to get back into it. Cousins hit the post too, yeah. If Jaden gets on the stream, Sabres will win, maybe. Prime has confidence, says we will score. We'll see. We will see. We will see. And 43 people in here. If you guys are new, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Helps us out a bunch. They're promoting this NBA game after Warriors and Rockets. But yeah, Sabres need a goal here. They need a goal. The only OT tonight is, yeah, the only OT meaning offensive tackle, Dean Dawkins, yeah. Yeah, Washington, Toronto, back-to-back coming up. That'll be fun, right? Listen to Prime. Smash that like button. Thank you. Anyway, Sabres now in the offensive zone, but that'll quickly be turned over. Now turned right back over. Zucker gets it in the offensive zone again. Along the far boards, Rangers will just chip it back out again. Rangers are very content just letting the Sabres do nothing here. Zucker now to the blue line. Keeps it on sides. He gets smashed along the board. Stays on his feet, though, and he'll get it behind the net. Has just enough to get it to Benson. Benson now dishes it over to McLeod to Zucker. Back to the point. Power now slotted with Byram to try to get some offense. Byram now, nice move to the net. Oh, right in front of the net. Nobody was there for the Sabres. Another missed opportunity. McLeod gets it in front, spinning pass to nobody, but he'll get it right back. McLeod has to find a lane for a pass, though. It'll go behind the net to Cousins, down low to Benson. Benson behind the net. Almost gets hauled down, but he stays on his feet. Benson now to the point. That'll be a one-timer at the point. That one pops up in the air. Kulik's shot goes nowhere. Benson will keep it, but he gets poked from behind. And Kulik takes it over, and he'll slide it behind the net to Cousins. Cousins gets it out front. There's a shot, and there's a trip. That's got to be a penalty. Kulik gets taken down. No penalty. Come on. Sabres still the puck in the offensive zone. Power now with the one-timer. That goes off a Ranger defender. Still loose out in front. And it goes up and almost out of play. Stays in, and now the Rangers will look to clear. They won't be able to, though. Benson now, he gets poked, and now the Rangers will clear it out. Oh, my goodness. Another missed penalty. And the Sabres are getting screwed. Not that their power play would score anyways, but geez. And Benson's hurting on the bench. Same thing with Cousins. They're both banged up after that shift. They look like they'll be all right, though. But that might have been your last opportunity. Again, still 8 minutes to go here. Now under. Right in front of that. Thompson tries to get a shot on that. That one goes wide. Ugh. Rangers have their top line out there right now, too. So Sabres got to be careful of allowing a second goal. That pass from Tuck to Thompson doesn't go to plan, and the Rangers will get it right back in the Sabres. Then UPL there to bat it down. Man, you got to be so frustrated if you're UPL. You gave up one goal, and you're most likely going to lose here. Thompson gets it up now, and he's going to slide it all the way behind the net. Shesterkin stops it there, and that's a delayed offsides. Peterka will touch up, so 7:21, another whistle here. Yeah, it would give you a chance. No penalty. That is just ridiculous. That's 2 in this period. That was a blatant miss. Sabres only 2 power plays so far today. Both of them looked really bad, but and refs probably say they're doing the Sabres a favor not calling penalties because the power play's that bad. But we will see. Yeah, ref choked on his whistle. Sabres win the faceoff on the opposite side of the blue line, and Power will get it into the Rangers' end, into the corner. That one bounces a little bit. We got some drop sticks. Both players along the boards drop their sticks, and now Power's going to have an open look at a shot. He's going to hold on to it, send it back to the point to Byram. Byram, his shot from the point gets blocked again. These point shots just don't work. We got to start doing a little something else here. Now it's tied up along in the inside glass. Goes right off the referee. Back to Greenway. And now the Rangers will regroup behind their own net, and they will easily get it out. Nice step up there from the Sabres defenseman in Byram. And he'll get it up to Zucker. Nice job there, but the pass just can't get to McLeod along the edge. And the Rangers will go back the other way. Oh, geez, right around Bowen Byram. And now they're going to have a chance. Fox in front of the net, takes a shot, bounces out, and they score. The Rangers go up 2-0, just like that. Their first offensive chance in about 10 minutes goes in. Sabres got caught out there on a long shift yet again in the offensive end, and the Rangers score 2-0. It's going to be Smith on the goal. Just popped right out to him, open net. Again, UPL finds himself too far outside the net. Bowen Byram got blown by. Bad effort there, but he's dead tired. In front of that, Power just standing in front, doing nothing. And it goes off of Smith and banks right off Power and Benson in front of the net. Owen Power, the human traffic cone on defense. Ay, ay, ay. All right, Sawyer, thanks for joining. Have a good one. Jack, I didn't see this coming. Yep, yep, we certainly did. So Sabres down 2 now. Yikes. Rangers clear it into the Sabres end. Down to the wing, and they'll play it around. And now would have been a chance for Benson there, but he can't outskate the Rangers defenseman. So Sabres will again give up the puck there. And now the Rangers back the other way. Trocheck with some speed. Or is it Banajad? I mean, is that Banajad behind the net? They give it away. Now Benson will look up. They'll backhand pass to nobody, but a good stick by Kulik to get it to Cousins. Yep, Power 2 for 2 on giving up goals here. Yep. In front of the Sabres end, and Byram back on the ice again. He'll skate it up and backhand it all the way down. So we'll see if the Sabres get shut out again or if they can at least get one here. That one turned over to Tuck. Tuck not really looking for anyone in front of the net. Now there's a shot for Thompson, but that one, of course, doesn't go in. Sabres, if they want to come back in this one, they need a goal before the 3-minute mark, or else I'd pretty much call it over. Now it's in again, and again, Sabres just can't complete a pass in front of the net. Rangers clear it, and that'll get deflected up and out of play. So we'll see how long this losing streak can go. We're going to go to commercial here, but this would be number 8. Rangers minus 1.5 is a lock. Yeah, I'd say so. Pull UPL. Yeah, you might as well at this point, right? 0 goals. So commercial break here. 5:17 to go. Sabres really in desperate need of a goal here. So 44 people in here. Drop a pity like, at least. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. A tough one for sure, but see if the Sabres can make a late push here. Season makes dog water look good. Yeah, it's just been the same old for the Sabres. They continue to just do nothing in the offseason, nothing good enough, nothing at the trade deadlines, and this team continues to be mid. So they'll fall to 5 points out of a playoff spot tonight with a loss. Rangers will go back to take that last spot. Again, this was the game. If you wanted to stay in the playoff race and get Darlene back the weekend, you needed this one or the last one, and you foul. Pathetic, yep. That's the word to sum it up. Just an absolute joke of a team from the start of the season till now. Again, it all started overseas. They lost 2 games to the Devils where they showed 0 life and hasn't gotten any better. See if the Sabres can make up for some of these blown games in the past. Maybe they come back in this one and get it, but Ottawa does jump them in the standings. Yep. Offensive zone faceoff for the Sabres here. Played back to Byram. Nice spinner to Zucker. Zucker gets a shot. It's loose out in front. Oh, my goodness. Power has a lane. Oh, goaltender's down. Shesterkin's down. Another shot towards the net. They still can't find the net. Shesterkin's not even in the net. Now it gets played over to Krebs. This team just cannot score. Krebs, I don't know why he's trying to go the cross ice there, and it gets deflected outside the zone. Now Krebs back in the zone. Nice spin move. Here comes Power. Stepping and scores! There we go. Owen Power gets one of the two he let in back. And Owen Power makes the score 2-1. The Sabres right back in the game with 4:51 to go. Here we go. There we go. That'll give the Sabres some life again. Sabres looked good there for a little bit. All of a sudden they started some... Let's make sure they don't challenge for goaltender interference or offsides. Again, you got to make sure it counts. No shutout. At least we didn't get shut out, but that don't really mean nothing. Good shot by Power there to pick the corner. Zucker with a nice screen in front. That one should stand. And it will. So here we go. 4:51. That's plenty of time to get another one, especially if you're going to pull the goalie. Sabres lose the faceoff, though. Here we go. Come on, boys. One more. Sabres clear that one, but it's going to sit right at the blue line, so it won't be an icing. We'll go all the way around and turned over. So the Sabres can show some life here. The Benson-Cousins line is out there, and the Rangers send it all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing. There is a chance. There is a chance. Prime chant for OT. It's just sad they wait till 5 minutes left to play hockey. Yeah, I know. But this could flip it. This could flip their stretch of blowing games. Maybe they could get one right back. Let's see. Oh, they tossed Thompson out, and they said, nope, we're going to keep him in, I guess. I don't know why. Thompson wins the draw back to Peterka. Peterka turns and brings it down low. Peterka tries to get to the slot again. Just a terrible pass by Peterka. I don't know what he's trying to do there. And the Rangers will easily be able to clear the zone. And Power takes a spill out wide there. Sabres just can't get the puck. Now Thompson gets it, but you don't want him behind your own net. You want him bringing the puck to center. Anyway, Sabres outlet pass goes nowhere, and they just got to get a change here. Rangers have the puck in their own end. Again, no need to panic. 4:05 left to go. You're probably just banking on pulling the goalie here and having one more opportunity. Bowen Byram now gets a stick on it. Thompson makes a nice little move. Let's see if he can get to it. He's dead. He does get a pass, but it's going to sit there. Let's see if the Sabres can stay onside. They can't because Yoki Haru just cannot bring the puck over the line. The Sabres line, again, they've been out there for too long. They got to get a change. Now they will as they dump it on the Rangers' end. But again, you give up possession of the puck to get a change. Why not just change when you have the puck? This is going to waste 30 seconds. 3:30 to go behind the Rangers' end. And Krebs and Greenway are content just letting them sit there. Now Krebs has to bite on it. That puck gets intercepted at center ice, but right back to the Rangers, and the Rangers will bring it in with some speed. They'll swing it around behind the net. Greenway's there for the Sabres. He'll get it up to Krebs. Again, Sabres got to be aggressive here. Krebs' pass goes nowhere. Back to the Rangers, and the Rangers are just going to sit on this one and clear the zone again. Yogi Haru gets a touch up on it. Back to Krebs. Krebs at the red line. Drop pass, but Greenway wasn't expecting it. He gets a piece of it, and he'll send it back to Power, and now the Sabres will send their big guns out there. Power up to Krebs. To Byram. Byram backhands it behind the net. Power pinching. Again, he's all offense right now. And that'll mean the Rangers will have offensive chances every single time they go back. That one batted down. Good job by Cousins. And Power slowly brings it down. Now Cousins looks, gets it to the net. Oh, there's got to be someone at the point. It is Bowen Byram. Slides it over. Now we have a lane for Power. He gets a shot. And that one's deflected up and out of play. 2:35 to go here. Offensive zone faceoff coming up. Whew. So another good chance there for the Sabres. I don't know how many you're going to get, though. You might only have one more chance left in this game. You got to bury it. And the Sabres are going to call their timeout here with 2:35 to go. Rest up that group. Maybe they'll even pull UPL here. And Sabres kept it close all night, but again, just the lack of effort till the very end, and a more experienced Rangers team has pretty much dominated the first two periods. Sabres couldn't bury any of their third period chances until too late in this one. Now they're really going to have a panic goal. UPL's on the bench here, so it looks like the Sabres will send the extra man out here when we have the face-off. And James Reimer standing there with that grin on his face. Little does he know he is the only reason they lost last game. Shouldn't say that. There's some really bad defense too, but UPL probably would have won that game. I don't think he's given up 5+ goals. But anyway, Sabres getting off the timeout here. So we have, again, Sabres first line. Looks like the Rangers have a lot of their star players out there. Zibanejad, Fox, not necessarily known for their defense. So we'll see how that plays out. But they probably want guys who are good shooters because they know they're probably going to win the faceoff and just have one chance to end this one. Prochek out there as well. Fresh off a fight with Abe Kubela. Thompson on the faceoff here. Sabres have the extra man out there, so if they lose the faceoff, it's bad. Cousins is actually going to take the draw here. Interesting decision. Nothing happens on that one. They'll try to redrop it here. Cousins wins it back to Peterka. Peterka, nice job keeping it between his feet. There you go. He plays it behind to Thompson. Thompson behind the net. To Zucker. Zucker's going to get it back to Peterka. He's got to hang on to it here. Again, Peterka's just scrambling with the puck. And now he turns it over behind the Sabres net. And the Rangers are going to have a chance to clear it. And they do all the way down the ice. That's Trocheck, but it's going to be an icing. There you go. 2:13 to go and icing. So we'll have another shot at this. Again, the Sabres just have no confidence with the puck on their stick. You see every time when the Sabres have their goalie pulled, teams just easily cycle it around and they get their chance. And then if there's a juicy rebound, maybe it pops back out to the blue line and the Sabres score. When the Sabres have their goalie pulled, they don't have that luxury. Sabres lose the faceoff there and it's cleared all the way down again. That one's leaning towards the net and it's going to be an icing again. Just misses the net there. Owen Power back to get it and 2:06 to go. We'll do it again. Again, this is fine for the Sabres. A couple seconds off the clock at a time isn't bad, but one of these times, the Rangers are going to put that puck in the net, and you're going to be donezo. So you got to have some scoring opportunities here. You got to win some faceoffs, especially. Krebs is going to take the faceoff here. Sabres got a fresh group of guys out there. Interesting decision there. We'll see if it pans out for him. Peyton Krebs loses the faceoff again. I don't know why he's out there. Rangers send that one down, and they score. Lindy, what are we doing? Oh, yeah. Adam Fox's first goal of the year from his own freaking hash. Oh, just a terrible job. Again, Lindy Ruff, what are you doing putting Peyton Krebs in the faceoff circle there? Where is McLeod? That is terrible coaching right there. Again, I cannot continue. McLeod's sitting right there. Why are you not taking the faceoff? Terrible job by Lindy Ruff. I mean, there's no one else to blame on that. Peyton Krebs does not win faceoff. Just a disgusting decision there. Have a good one, fellas, if you're leaving now. Oh. Again, old school hockey. It ain't going to work nowadays. And this group is just soft as can be. 0 chances with the goalie pulled yet again. And the Sabres are that much closer to loss number 8 in a row. That one pops loose in front. Cousins now in front of the net. Plays it in front. Oh, good chance from Thompson. Now another shot by Jason Zucker. That one pops up in the air, but not in the net. So Shesterkin stays strong there. Thompson plays it back to the point. Sabres empty net again. Power at the point. He'll take a shot. Pops out to Zucker, but no chance for a shot there, and he's going to turn it over behind the net. Thompson unable to keep it in, and Power will have to chase back for it. That'll be an icing, though. So 1:28 to go, but it's down by 2 now. It's all but over. Again, good save there from Shesterkin, but where was this rotation when the Sabres were down by 1? Again, they just don't. Offensive zone faceoff. McLeod ties up the draw back to the point. What do you know? McLeod wins a faceoff. Why was Krebs taking that last faceoff? Panarin turns it over in front, but Greenway unable to keep it in, and now the Rangers will slap it. That one gets deflected. And still deflected in the zone, but now the Rangers can get it out, and that one goes right on net. It'll be no icing. Now they say it is an icing. Okay, no offsides, but it was an icing. So 1:06 to go in this one, still 3-1. So this season is spiraling downhill for the Sabres. 106, another offensive zone draw. Cousins wins that one. That one shot right on Shesterkin and blocked. Juicy rebound in front for no one. Pops back out to the point for Power. Now Peterka in the corner. Peterka, nice cross-crease pass. Almost deflects in the net, but it goes out wide. And now the Rangers, turned over there. Cousins now to Power. Power pulls it back. Thompson back to Power. Gets a shot on net. Almost deflects in front, but it doesn't. Now the Sabres are just holding it in the corner. You don't got time to do this. Off a broken stick, Power keeps it in. You got to get a shot. Thompson in the corner. Shoots. Scores! With 37.7 to go. Tage Thompson puts the puck in the net. So it ain't over yet. 37.7 to go. The same group of Sabres are staying on the ice. They're not even going to celebrate this one. Where was that a couple minutes ago? Again, you put guys that actually can win faceoffs in the faceoff dot, and all of a sudden, you're back in the game. But 37 seconds to go, it's going to be really hard here. A great shot by Thompson off the post in. Well, you got one last effort at this. A good fight back from the Sabres, but Cousins loses the draw, goes back. Jason Zucker is playing goalie there. So 30 seconds to go. Here we go. One last rush for the Sabres. Can they do it? Zucker, he's going to dump it all the way in. Shesterkin's out of his net to play it. Thompson tries to keep it in. There's a cram in the corner. It does pop out to Thompson behind the net. Tries to get it in front. And he does to Power. There's 15 seconds to go. You got to get it on net. And Power just gives it away in front of the net. And that one's going to come out. And 10 seconds to go again. Owen Power just clueless with the puck on his stick. 6 seconds to go up the tuck. That one's going to be an icing. No icing. They say, nope, now they will be an icing with 4.3. And that's ball game. Sabres will lose this one 3-2. Again, Owen Power, so clueless, killed the Sabres tonight, along with a barrage of other players. Brutal to see. Another loss, and the Sabres go back to lose. 3-2, 8-game losing streak starts now. Just a terrible, terrible game for the Sabres. Again, 1-0 for a majority of the game. They are unable to win this one, and that is the game. So Rangers take that one. Rangers get out of their slump, and the Sabres fall even further back from a playoff spot. A brutal sequence of events. Again, the Sabres scored with the empty net, but it was after they gave up an empty net goal. A good fight back for the Sabres, but this group just doesn't have it. Kevin Adams, please do something, or please just leave your position. A terrible game for the Sabres yet again. Thank you guys for joining this one. On the way out, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Again, I like streaming these games, but this team, it looks like they're going to have another directionless season. So, again, the next time we stream a meaningful Sabres game might be next season, unfortunately. You never know, though. There's still time to right the ship, but let's just say the ship's already hit 4 icebergs and has some gaping holes on the bottom of it. You're going to need an expert to put this thing back afloat. Just a brutal game for the Sabres. Again, Owen Power gets a goal. Tage Thompson gets a goal, both in the last 5 minutes of the game. That cannot happen. Can't blame UPL in this one. The defense continues to be terrible. Samuelson's return to the lineup pretty much invisible. Sabres next games, back-to-back, Washington and Toronto. Let me guess how many points they're going to get out of those 2 games. I'll say 0. If they lose both of those games, season's basically over. So, again, you're going to need 4 points this weekend for me to even have any hope anymore. We'll see what happens. I will not be streaming either of those games. I got work Saturday, and of course Sunday the Bills will be playing the Lions, so we'll be working on that game. Thank you guys for joining. As always, have a good night, fellas. Amherst won 3-1. Good stuff. Yep, couple easy games coming up for sure. Real Chase says, I'll be back for Bills-Lions games. Bet we'll see you there. Be sure to watch some content. We already dropped some videos for that game. Don't understand the last 20 years of failure. It's got to be a curse. I agree. At least you got the Bills. I know. That's all we're hanging on to right now. But the Bills seem to just keep making the same mistakes in the playoffs. Hopefully this year's different. Caps are only one of the hottest teams in the league. Yeah, well, maybe that's what the Sabres need. Maybe they need to face the hottest team in the league to get a win. Go Bills! Go Bills! Go Bills! Go Bills! Ugh. Just brutal for the Sabres. Again, we're to the point now where is there even a point to watch the games again? If I didn't run this, there's no way I'd be watching. And that's coming from someone who has watched almost every Sabres game since I've been alive. It's gotten to the point where it's unwatchable. The effort just isn't consistent. The coaching doesn't match the core at all. You have an idiot GM, an owner that just doesn't know what he's doing. I don't know. I don't. There's no quick fix for this. You're either gonna have to get someone that's respected as your GM, or you're gonna have to do a complete reset.